no chance. You catch me down bad. P90, aim straight for your head. Calling on my bitch, and she know she at the top of the list. So she put up with her friends. So I tell her throw it back, and then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat, yeah. She keep on saying that she never had a nigga like this. Shake it up, still the realest nigga in the mix. Why they always acting like a nigga ain't shit? Talk slick, then we empty out the clip. 6 figures for the whip, bitch. You ain't gon' tell me shit. Stuck to my body, I'm the dog, she the tick. I'm the god, pussy, this ain't no motherfucking facade. My niggas comfy at the top, we ain't never took a loss. Demon girl, slant chain fangs, got an OnlyFans. Fucking on a succubus, I feel like I'm devil man. Bloody when I'm up in there, harness with a pentagram. How you get a black hole independent, it was in the plan. She's fucked, yeah, same, that's my bitch. Corpse got it tatted on my skin. Autopilot with black matic with the tank. Got her sucking on my dick while we bump trips. Till you throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat, yeah.
Hey, if I ever wanted to get canceled, this is the video. I saw Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited.
What do you mean by that?
This is one of the movies that's gonna age well. Like right now, the outrage is really strong. So saying something like this video probably already has half dislikes. And I even tweeted like, "Cuties is clickbait. This was a pretty good movie," and everybody replying like, "I'm unfollowing you. This is the limit, Sneako. This is the limit." I can guarantee you, none of you saw the fucking movie, dummies.
Not fucking with it, and I saw her, and she was like, eh. I was like, fuck that. I just left the room, and then she left too. Like, luckily, I thought she was gonna stay there.
Dog. Why you leave the room?
But I couldn't, like, I was literally having PTSD watching that. I was like having war flash. Like I just could not do it.
So did that get you out of your cheating ways?
What position?
No, it was missionary. Missionary legs up. Like
missionary legs up.
Legs up, yeah.
Oh no! That's such an outrage.
So was he staring at her, like in her eyes?
Like deep eye contact.
Oh no!
Deep eye contact. Yeah.
Yeah. Side and blue.
And she grabbed it. She's like, I want you to fuck me. I was like, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
With the toes like this?
The toes?
Yeah,
Was
like
your toe
she had a
curled?
leg straight up. If the toes ever curl,
I think I saw a little arch. There was a little arch in the toe. And yeah.
Yo, is this person retarded?
Yes. Classic memory chat. Classic memory. Oh, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome to another stream. We are going to be doing a old school kind of live stream today. We're going back, boys and girls. We're going back to the good old 2016 days of commentary on this one, bitch. All the way through and through. Now, you sit there going, Chris, you just played the intro to Leafy. Well, that's the kind of vibe we're going today with, boys and girls. We're gonna bully Sneako. I think it's time that we should just come together as a community, as a true community of the commentary community, and bully the ever-living shit out of Sneako. I think it's time. He says he wants people to bully him, so why not do that? Why not give him what he wants, chat? Why not? Let's bully the shit out of him. Now, I know YouTube's gonna get really mad at me, so before you get pissed off, this is all based on jokes. Jokes, YouTube. Don't strike my fucking channel down like you did with Leafy. Please, I'm begging you. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Anyways, now that I had to beg the daddy YouTube not to fucking nuke me off the planet, let's get into the fucking topics at hand, people. Oh, now, if you didn't know what's been going on recently, if you didn't know, first, I want to say congratulations to Willy Max Show for hitting 100,000 subscribers. Long overdue, brother. Long overdue. I've been watching Willy's content for a very, very long time, and it's really cool to see Willy hit that major milestone. So let's get some W's in the chat for Willy Max Show, the fucking GOAT here. Everybody in commentary wants to achieve that. Everyone wants to go higher with that. That is like what we focus on, is to hit those milestones. And Willy fucking got it. Willy definitely 100,000 subs is the next. 1 million subs is the next goal for Willy Max Show. I can see it happening. I can see it happening. Now, I want to go over what happened over the past few days. If you guys have, by some miracle, haven't been paying attention to what the fuck has been going on YouTube and Twitter for the past 2 days, because you'd be smoking crack cocaine if you had no idea what the fuck's going on. So I want to get started. So Willy Max Show tweets this out. Sneako is unironically stupid. Thinks Hitler isn't a Nazi. Thinks seatbelts are dangerous. Is mentally cucked by Nick Fuentes. Thank you for the gifted membership. His own family doesn't invite him to the holidays because he can't act normal at the dinner party. Has a pedo stash. Accurate. Incredibly accurate. Thank you for the 2 gifted members. So Willy Max Show puts this video out, right? And we're going to go over that. We're going to go over the situation with MoistCritikal. And then there's another situation not a lot of people have been talking about. Abba and Preach got involved with the Sneako shit somehow. We're going to go over all the bullying that has been going on with Sneako because he deserves it. He does this to himself. And I know, I'm too tiny. I'm too tiny of a channel for Sneako to give a shit about me. Add me to the soy collage. Do it. I want to be a part of that soy collage. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny, chat? You know what's funny? I'm actually going to show this to you real quick. You see this soy collage that Sneako has been kind of like posting everywhere because he can't handle criticism from fucking Hunter Avalon. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get it. He thinks these people are out to get him. And with Nick's Not Green, he has a case there. He has a case. Nick's Not Green actually said to ban Sneako's channel, which I have been vehemently against. Me and Keem and Salvo, when we were on the Keemstar show, talked about the Nick's Not Green video and how fucking retarded Nick's Not Green is, right? Like, we nailed that shit in the bag. But everyone else here, I hate Hassan. I don't like Ethan Klein. Mr. Beard's a retard. There's a lot of people in this collage that are just people I don't fucking like. But I'm not going to make a fucking collage of them and say, look at these soy boys. And then, did you ever... And that's the thing I was about to ask you, Alex. Hey, chat. Who's missing from this? Who's missing from the new updated soy collage? Oh, who is it? I see a couple of people in chat right now. Oh, Turkey Tom. Oh. Chat, do you want to know why Turkey Tom was removed from the soy list? Do you want to know why? And there's also someone else who's not on this list. Turkey Tom actually took Sneako up on his offer to debate him. Now, if you are a fan of the Tom Dark channel, like I am, you would know that Sneako has been dodging every single live stream that Tom has organized and put together for this debate that Sneako challenged him to. He challenged Turkey Tom, and Sneako's bitched out of every one of them. And then I think the last thing that he said was, I want to debate. I want a larger platform, not your fucking platform. Tom is fucking huge compared to you, you fucking retard. Use your brain. Use your fucking brain, Sneako. But unfortunately, because Andrew Tate has shoved his fucking dick so deep into your skull it scrambled your brains, that you don't realize that Tom's platform is bigger than your fucking platform. So please, Sneako, quit being a bitch and go debate Turkey Tom. If, at the minimum, there's also another person on this list that is no longer there, or never was. Brandon Buckingham. Now, if you don't know who Brandon is actually, I'm not even joking, one of the... He is one of my favorite creators to watch fight. Honestly, he is a fucking, he works with Sam Hyde. He has fucking extensive training in combat sports. he has challenged Sneako to a fight due to their situation where Sneako falsely accused Brandon Buckingham of saying he was going to rape his girlfriend. That is false. Entirely false. And then, not only that, Sneako's fans went out of their way to harass Brandon to the point of him being like, I have to go to a fucking mental hospital. So, right now, everybody who gets into beef with Sneako asks him, why won't you fight Brandon Buckingham? And he refuses to answer the question. Guess why? Because he is actually the soy boy. He's actually the real life embodiment of what he hates. He is everything that is soy in this world. The man injects Soylent Green into his fucking bloodstream. So, Sneako, we're going to talk about this later, but I'm going to bring it up now. Sneako, I know that there is a lawsuit that you and Brandon are in right now. You tweeted that. That's public information now. You do realize, though, the way to end that is to actually fight Brandon, to get your twink little ass beaten the shit out of, which I would actually fly to that fight. If Sneako and Brandon Buckingham actually fucking get this fight in motion, I am 100% going. I'm not going to miss that for the world. No fucking way in hell. So please, Sneako, give me my content. Give me the content I'm looking for. Because you's a bitch. You's a little bitch. Anyways, we got a little ahead of ourselves. Now, I want to go over a few things. Because Willy put this video out and then it started this fucking, like... it started this cascade of dominoes that just rolled into Twitter and rolled into MoistCritikal, which rolled into Abba and Preach. We're going to go line by line here. We're going to bully the shit out of this man. For comedic purposes, YouTube, do not fucking nuke my channel. Jokes. Anyways, Willy Mac Show puts out a 40-minute video on Sneako. And it is, I'm not even joking, not because I like Willy, but because this video, much like Turkey Tom's video was a look at his history, right? Willy decides to take a different route. Instead of like criticizing him for like all the Andrew Tate shit, right? Like he brings it up in here. But the focus of this video is to meme the shit out of him. And oh, Willy, you did so well in this video. We're going to watch it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make cracks at Sneako's expense because apparently I'm a soy boy that'll stay behind my fucking camera and talk and chat shit. Okay, I will lean into that for this. So, good job, Sneako.
Hello everybody, I know it's been a while. I've been on a bit of a red pill binge lately. I've been watching this cute little twink boy named Sneako.
I'm not going to lie, when I first heard that, when I heard I've been on a red pill binge, I've been watching this little twink boy Sneako, I fucking died laughing. Also, yes, there is a part 2. There is a part 2.
And you know what? He's really been waking me up, saying some stuff that seriously resonates with me.
And I just want to bully this guy. Like, bring bullying back. Bullying is necessary.
I couldn't agree more. Sneako is a thought leader who lives by trying to seek the truth, even though he can't explain what that truth is.
My motto for the stream is seek truth through funny. I want to be able to tell the truth. You don't talk about the issues that you don't question the powers that be, and you don't talk about the uncomfortable truths that are really happening. I've always said this on my stream. If they hide it, then it's the truth.
So it's ironic that he says that because the funniest part of all of this is that he says, bring bullying back. And look at the internet right now. Look at everybody. Every single motherfucker, including me now, is making fun of this cute little twink fucking Sneako and just ripping him apart. I don't think there's many people on Twitter that's even defending this fucking retard. It is hilarious to me that he has reached this level of just getting clowned on. Mind you, this is the guy that Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate said You are the next one up. Continue carrying the message of alpha male energy. Make sure Hustlers University stays alive. All the ideas that we teach. This dude, this guy. Thank you for the re-up, Alpha Russ of the membership. This guy right here. This guy is going to be the face of the Andrew Tate movement. Are you fucking serious? This dude is bullied relentlessly. I actually feel bad for Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate for putting all of their hopes on the fucking Sneako. Oh. Oh, Lord. It's amazing. It's maybe the funniest shit ever to hear the words that come out of Tristan Tate's mouth when he calls Sneako.
If they have to delete it, then it's the truth.
He's made a career off of suckling off the success of Andrew Tate.
I want to be the top G one day. I want to be there.
Tate is currently under investigation for human trafficking and has admitted to holding women's passports hostage. And Sneako's just like, it's normal. They should just ask for it back.
Hold on, did Tate actually say he took their passports? Yes, he did say that. Okay, so that's how they can't leave then. He actually takes the passports. And he probably lies and he says it's for tax reasons. I think you're glazing right now, bro.
They could have asked for it back.
This man is nothing but a good idea machine. Hey, to the women that Andrew Tate brought over to Romania, allegedly under false pretenses. Again, I don't know a lot about the Tate stuff other than like the basic shit, right? Allegedly under false pretenses, brings them to a country, makes them cam girls, and then takes their passports. Again, allegedly. Apparently, that's what Andrew Tate admitted to. And Sneako's response to the women that want to leave, he goes, oh yeah, they could just ask for them back. He took their passports. Yeah, Andrew Tate will just give it right back to them while he's making hand over fucking fist with the money that he's making from this cam girl business. Yeah, he'll just fucking give it back. I love how stupid he sounded when he said the words. Yeah, they can just get him back. You can just ask for him back. Yeah, you definitely can. When you're...
I'm convinced Sneako and Ross share the same half of a brain cell, like a shitty custody deal.
That would... Holy shit. Accurate.
They kicked out many women. Destiny, do you not hear about the podcast? You have selective hearing. You don't hear about how many times these women were acting up and they kicked him out because they didn't know how to obey?
Based.
I fucking cringe at hearing the sentence like that. They had to kick them out. How many women he kicked out because they wouldn't obey? Oh, that is the cringiest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Hey, you know what? They could just ask for him back because they couldn't be controlled. They didn't obey the top G. You know what, women? That's an L on you, women. L women for trying to not obey Andrew Tate. You're a bunch of fucking losers. How could you? How could you? You sick bastards. What would Andrew Tate be without your money in the cam girl business? L women, they wouldn't obey. Oh God, they wouldn't obey.
What you just said sounds like sex trafficking, my dude. I don't know how you don't understand that.
That's what you deep down need to do, is be a submissive wife who bleeds once a month and cries at movies. Fat lying piece of shit. I would beat the out of you, your dumb mouth that I want to. That it's something. It's comedy. It's funny. Crack some jokes and stuff like that. Ha! Woo! Ah!
This is the cringiest dude on planet Earth. How does anyone take this guy seriously? Like in any zeitgeist, right? How the fuck does anyone take this guy seriously? At all. In any retrospect. It is the funniest shit to me that he thinks that people should treat him with respect. Hey, chat. Don't treat Sneako with respect. Don't. Clown on him. Clown on him until he just stops being red-pilled, I guess. I don't really care about the political leanings of people. I don't really give a shit. But, like, he's the cringy kind of red-pilled. I can hang out with people on vastly political spectrums and have a good conversation with them. But with Sneako, I feel like I would be talking to, like, the kid on the short bus that licks the fucking windows. I literally would never be able to handle this shit.
This is gonna be a fun video. You see, Sneako isn't very good at building arguments, so let me point you to people who are good at building things. Like PC.
Hold on, Minxie. Let the Sneako guy continue to maul in chat. It's actually funny.
Meta PC. Is your PC crusty and disgusting like my—
Is her pussy?
Oh, wait, hold up. Sorry, Willy. All right, hold up. Go back. Make sure you use code Willy to save money on Meta PCs. This man needs it. This man deserves it.
for sponsoring this video. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, our favorite soy boy Sneako.
Who is this cute little lesbian and how tight is her pussy?
Hey, question, Wayne, did you know that your little demigod of a person here is the cutest little gay twink in all of Andrew Tate's little cabal of people? Oh man, it's actually funny. This guy is a gay twink. He definitely gets he wants to get rammed in the ass. He wants to get rammed in the ass. It's fucking painfully obvious this man is gay as shit, but he can't do that. He can't be gay. He can't be comfortable with himself. It's very unfortunate. Sneako, it's 2023. You can be gay. It's okay. It's okay. Progressives being gay is pejorative will always be funny to me. Who said I'm progressive? Your worldview is so tiny, Wayne. I love it. I love that you are the embodiment of Sneako's entire fan base. This one person right here. It's actually incredible.
As a cabal, I take offense to that statement.
Sorry, Cabal. I'm sorry.
Sneako's content and message largely revolves around destroying women. He loves watching these street interviews. It's what he bases his entire worldview off of.
Why are the women who say they won't settle okay with settling for living and dying alone with a dozen cats?
They're egotistical, and they don't want to ever admit that they need a man or that maybe they failed in the dating game.
He'll occasionally do street interviews himself to try and prove that women can't think logically.
Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Oh shit. This is gonna sound so like privileged white girl of me, but I'm not that into politics. So.
Okay, so right there, this is Sneako's entire argumentative point and his content, right? He finds women on the street or anybody on the street, asks them a generalized question. That generalized question leads to them answering in a generalized way, especially random people on the street. Most people really don't care about politics and are not that fucking invested into it. They'll vote if they feel inclined to because of a position that they care about. But most people don't give a shit. Nope. Most people don't care. And if you only base your reality in what conservative or progressive or whatever fucking camp that person's in, you're an idiot. You're an actual idiot. You're not understanding the nuances of conversation between a bunch of different people and a bunch of different perspectives. And Sneako's content specifically focuses on the people that he thinks are too fucking stupid to have these conversations. That is his issue. That is why his content is cringe. And Wayne, that's why you are never going to ever get a woman. Ever. And if you do have a woman, I swear to God, I hope she leaves you. Because you, with your cum-covered hands that will never touch a woman, should not be near them. Good job, Wayne.
So I don't have much say on that. Neither, middle, I don't know.
Both you say neither, so should women vote?
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
He thinks that's an own. He thinks that since these girls don't personally vote, then no woman should vote.
They are so
God damn.
That is actually a good point. He's like, yeah, that's an own. That's an own 100%. Two random women on the street go, I'm not really into politics. I really don't care. And he's just like, these women, how dare they say that all women should be able to vote? What the fuck? Like, how do you not see how fucking stupid that is? How do you not see how stupid that is? I love that. I love that so much. I love every single piece of that aspect. Because what he's trying to initially state is, hey, women are too stupid to do these things or to know how to vote, right? But women should have the right to vote, even if not all women vote. Not all men vote, so does that mean all men shouldn't vote? Come on, use your logic brain, retards.
Damn delusional, and we still put up with it. They'll never learn. They won't. They don't have to.
Sneako will take random moments of some girl getting stopped in the street and ask a basic ass question like, hey, is everyone special? And she'll say yes. Sneako will then freak out.
Special.
Everybody's special. You're special, your own.
Oh my God!
I don't know how that's an own. Every individual is built differently. Every individual has different wants, aspirations, dreams. Everyone has different things about them that makes them who they are. Like, how is that a bad thing? Yeah, every person's special. Not everyone's built the same. Oh my God! Did I just break the red pill bubble? Oh my God! Oh God, did I just break the fucking bubble of retardation that is this entire content? Oh.
Every single time.
Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything you want to do.
You can't just make up a reality in her head. She can because she's a woman. Men can't just make it up. I'm a king. No, we should. You. Give me the castle, pussy. That's what happens. Modern female delusion every single time with the illusion.
Who is this?
Yeah, literally. He has no argumentative points. He just goes. Also, thank you, Michael Alberto, for the raid, brother. I genuinely appreciate that. True, Empress, that was a weak punch. Now, the reason that it's a weak punch is because he can't box for shit, and he threatens to fight everybody. He threatens to fight every single person that he has an issue with, but not Brandon. But not Brandon Buckingham. I wonder why. Because Brandon can beat his soy little ass. He can make that he can beat that ass raw. Brandon could beat the hell out of fucking Sneako, but he won't ever challenge him. He won't ever challenge him. He'll avoid Brandon like the fucking plague, but he'll try and fight Charlie, who's way shorter than him. He'll say, fight me, Ethan Klein, who is fat and his dick doesn't work. Like, come on.
This guy kidding. If anyone was stopped randomly and asked these sort of contradicting questions, they would get caught up in it. Ask Sneako himself.
I would argue that our society is the least.
It is. Women have the most rights ever right now, and they still act like they're oppressed. They have more rights today than they've ever had.
But so do black people. So do you think black people shouldn't try to fight for more?
Now think. What is Sneako's answer? Being the thought-provoking content creator that he is, right? This guru of very in-depth conversations. What do you think his response is to his own argument, but flipped in a different topic that basically fits the same idea, right? So what do you think Sneako's brain comes up with, chat? I really want you to know. What do you think Sneako's brain comes up with when he's confronted with his own statements, but flipped in another way? I'm really curious what you think, chat. Is it something thought-provoking and game-changing? Is it something that is going to extend the mindscape of everything that you have to think about Sneako's content? Is it going to do anything? Is it going to do any of that? Oh, well, let's take a look.
Oh, that was a good question. But racism is not natural. Patriarchy's natural. That's biology. Racism is based in just hatred.
Yeah, Sneako, the film school dropout, is gonna tell us how biology is related to human rights.
Yo, is this person retarded?
Yes.
Sneako is someone who will often project while reacting to videos. He's usually just describing himself.
Damn, she's dumb. This is when a girl only knows how to disagree. She got
Yes, chat. Like, he is this retarded. He is this unironically retarded.
triggered by a question, and I know women, all she's gonna do is look to disagree now. As soon as you trigger them, they stop making sense. They just need to fight you.
Which is a little ironic coming from this guy who proceeds to say the most retarded shit on Twitter on a constant basis when he gets triggered. It's kind of ironic coming from this guy.
Sneako. He argues points that make zero sense just because he's too proud to admit he's wrong in a debate. I've seen this guy argue that seatbelts make vehicles more unsafe.
Seatbelts do too. Do you wear a seatbelt when you drive, or do you not give a fuck with it?
I have this thing where you could put a seatbelt like thing you could buy on Amazon. This is like advice for the chat. You can get like a seatbelt thing on Amazon that clicks in and then it gets rid of the beeping sound.
Okay, so you don't wear seatbelts either. Do you think seatbelts make you safer when you drive?
There's some circumstances where a seatbelt actually restricts you and traps you inside the car. You can see accidents.
There are some circumstances.
True, trans Sneako art incoming. It's very true. Willy makes a good point on the trans Sneako art arc in this video. I love it.
Circumstances where somebody could
collision.
Yeah.
You get mad interrupting and
Yeah, there are circumstances where.
Hold on. Desi, let him finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, chat, let me ask you. Do you think he has a good point on seatbelt safety? This is an easy one. This doesn't involve race or women or more in-depth conversation, right? It's like, hey, is a seatbelt safer than not wearing a seatbelt? How do you think Sneako actually handles this part? I'm curious. I'm curious how he handles this part.
You can get into a collision, and if you have a seatbelt on, then you can get trapped in the car, and the car can catch on fire. But sometimes, if you're not wearing a seatbelt, there's instances where people have like literally like flown out the windshield because they weren't wearing a seatbelt and they survived. But a seatbelt could trap you in there.
What do you think is more common? Do you understand statistics or probability?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's more common.
He knows he's wrong. He just won't man up and admit it. He's so.
Can you show me a statistic based on that information that you are stating right there, Sneako? He just makes a face. He's like,
oh, so stupid. He thinks Hitler isn't a Nazi. Hitler.
Okay, this is my favorite fucking argument that I've ever heard come out of Sneako's mouth. This is amazing.
You think that, like,
I'm just gonna
Hitler,
let this play.
Not Hitler. Kanye was joking when he said that he liked Hitler, though?
No, he's being truthful. But he was saying something provocative on purpose. The overall idea, see, people say like, oh, look, he's a Nazi. No, he's not. He's black. Yeah, he's not a Nazi. That's the point.
Okay. Yeah, but you said he can't be a Nazi because he's black.
Okay, but he's not a Nazi.
Oh, wait, but not because
he's black.
Just for other reasons.
Well, you also can't be a true Nazi. You have to be blonde hair, blue eyed. Even Hitler wasn't a true Nazi.
Or like a neo-Nazi, I suppose. Yeah.
I feel like if that's how you're defining Nazi becomes a useless statement. Because if we can't even call the leader of the Nazi movement a Nazi, then
by his own definition, he wasn't part of the master race. So
yeah, and then nobody's a Nazi. So it doesn't seem like that's a good definition of Nazi.
Owned by a woman. Okay, listen, we're going to have a conversation here. Hitler, and I'm just going to say it, Hitler was a Nazi. Oh! Now you're saying to yourself, Chris, but Sneako said that by Hitler's own definition, he couldn't be a Nazi. Do you realize who ran the Nazi party in Germany and overtook the country of Germany? Who took it over? Who pushed the narratives and pushed the political leanings of the Nazi party to take over the German government? Hitler. Who projected the idea of eugenics into Germany at the time? Hitler. You're so funny. Yeah, this guy is fucking stupid. He gets owned by a woman on his own stream, and I'm pretty sure his whole chat's like, dumb bitch, shut the fuck up.
by a woman? Cringe? Sneako is so stupid, he doesn't even know the difference between an Aryan and a Nazi. Sneako is so stubborn, he won't even admit the leader of the Nazi party was a Nazi.
As soon as you trigger them, they stop making sense.
No, definitely not. Not better than men, but we are better than men.
Imagine if I said that shit. If I said, no, men are better than women. And you go, why? Just because, it's my personal opinion. I'm just better than you. Like, as a gender, I'm just better.
He does do that all the time. Literally in the same video, he does that.
If I said that, I would have a million reasons as to why men are better than women. Like, more physically capable, smarter, faster, more capable of leading.
You gotta feel bad for this chick. You can just see the smile falling from her face.
Just, like, built better. We don't have extra body fat. We don't get pregnant for 9 months and get all emotional once a month. I can come in with reasons.
And she never came on his stream again.
Man, I wonder why Sneako's always fucking single and can't keep a harem of women like Andrew Tate. I wonder why. I wonder why he would let his own girlfriend, like, he would let his girlfriend cuck him and then not be able to keep, like, actual women in his life. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, this is great. I fucking love this guy.
I wonder why he's single.
He doesn't know how to submit. Feminism has brainwashed these girls into thinking that they need to be all.
Never forget that Sneako cheated his girlfriends in the middle of a pandemic because 3 weeks is a long time to be apart.
There's so many good Sneako clips. There's so many good Sneako clips out there of just the retarded shit he says. It's amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'll just go through YouTube shorts and I'll just randomly stumble across like one of the fucking weirdo motivational YouTube short channels that are just randomly parading him and Andrew's content. And I laugh at it every single time. I laugh at him every single fucking time. It is the greatest experience when I'm just scrolling through YouTube shorts and I see his dumb little face and I laugh my ass off the absolute second that I see him on my screen. It is the greatest feeling on planet Earth to me.
Woke and shit like that. What you really want is a good man to fuck. Yeah, come here. Shut the fuck up with your feminism. Shut up, Chad. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. That's what you need.
I'm gonna say something. If he didn't have a lot of fucking money and clout, these girls would not go near him. They wouldn't even fucking touch him. They would see him on the street like some sort of crazy homeless man that apparently thinks that he is the shit. And he would be running an incel forum board. Or he would be running a 4chan thread. He would be doing one of those. If he didn't have all of this because of all the people that he's dick rode, like Mr. Beast and Keemstar and a bunch of other people, he wouldn't be where he's at today. And especially without Andrew Tate. He would be on a fucking Reddit forum bitching and moaning that women won't talk to him. That is fact. And if you don't believe that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to your delicate sensibilities that your favorite YouTuber or favorite content creator is a cuck.
You need that. The women are already pretty much run by the state. Women are easier to manipulate. Men are more capable of independent thought. It is what it is. I know that might sound misogynistic. Men are the philosophers. Men are the thought leaders. Stop believing in this feminist garbage. We're not equal. You're weaker than me. You're hormonal. You're supposed to have children, and you don't want to.
What is happening? He sounds like some Al-Qaeda politician. Women, no driving, no working, only meant for bleeding.
That's what you deep down need to do. Is be a submissive wife who bleeds once a month and cries at movies.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. I love how stupid this is. I can't take him seriously at all. In any context, I can't take him seriously. This man is lolcow material. He is on the level of like Chris Chan lolcow, and I fucking love it.
You are more emotional. You know why? Because women are weaker. Chad, me and you, we get in the cage. Who's winning in a fight? I'm just saying.
Yes, Sneako, you can beat up a woman. Really manly of you, dude. I present to you the Ray Rice Award. What's wild is this
Willy just did Sneako so dirty there, and nobody's paying attention to that. That's such a quick little fucking football meme, and nobody picked up on that. I fucking died laughing when I heard the Ray Rice Award. I was fucking crying.
lady never said that woman can beat up men. All she said was that men can get emotional too, which is true. Sneako once cried on stream because Brandon Buckingham called him a cuck and
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is the best fucking part of the video. Oh, God. He cried when Brandon Buckingham called him a cuck. To all the Sneako people that are going to be super bad at this live stream, just watch this one clip and you will know that your boy is not what he pretends to be. I love it. It's fucking hilarious every time. Pigeon Salad with the 5. Thank you, brother.
So wait, women are easy to manipulate, but Andrew Tate had a bunch of disobedient women who didn't follow his rules. So by that logic, women own Tate.
That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. Good job, Pigeon. I didn't even think about that. There were some women that were against Andrew, and he couldn't control them. I thought women were easily manipulative, are easy to manipulate. I thought they were easy to manipulate, chat. According to Andrew Tate and Sneako, women are easy to manipulate. Then how come Andrew failed at controlling and manipulating a handful of women that tried to leave Romania? Okay.
Challenged him to a boxing match.
What would you think if that happened to you, chat? What would you think if that happened to you?
The dude was so sad he had to open a window.
Oh my God, man.
He was holding back tears on stream.
The same people, it's like the most hate comes from like...
Oh, that's so sad. Brandon Buckingham called him a cock and he almost cried. That's actually cute. Oh, he got emotional like a woman. Oh, Sneako, take your own advice and stop acting like a woman. Seriously, take your own advice, bro. You say that women are hyper emotional and overly emotional and men are better and all this other shit, right? Then why do you get upset like a woman would? By your own logic, you're acting like a woman, Sneako.
Wow, not so tough when having to deal with a guy that would beat the fuck out of him. But woman, yes, he'll fight a woman.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I feel like Sneako hates women because he's very close to identifying as one. I'm gonna read this tweet from Jeremy and
This is the greatest tweet of all time. I don't think I talked about it very much, but this is the best tweet from the quartering I've ever seen. I never thought I would ever say this in my entire life, but can we get some W's for the quartering? Like, I never thought I would ever say this.
I want to see if this correlates to Sneako at all. Loads of right-wing commentators are either closeted gays or tranny chasers. Look, I accept and support them, but many of these people you think are based and red-pilled love trans cock. Or, well, cock in general. Deal with it. I mean, what other straight guy has so many half-naked photos of himself? He was jerking off in front of a male photographer, laying next to another man's ass. As a kid, he wore his sister's dress. Did I mention he was touching his peener in front of a male photographer? This was uncensored. I had to censor this. He was half chub for sure. He has stories of these old guys eating out his girl while his peener is still in her.
Right, Sneako was a gay model.
He was a gay model, yo! Holy shit! This is my favorite thing I had no idea about Sneako. I want you guys to pay attention to this part.
He has stories of these old guys eating out his girl while his peener is still in her, meaning other men have licked his wiener.
And so while I'm like hitting it from the...
I love that the cuck story, every time I hear another layer of the cuck story, right? Every time. It gets worse. I completely forgot there was one point where he was inside his girlfriend and a dude just slid right under and started eating out his girlfriend while his dick was inside of her. Yet he gives people shit for being gay. I fucking forgot about that.
The back, he lays down on the floor and starts licking her. But think about like the logistics of that.
Dick is that close
Think
to that?
think about the logistics. Like his head is like under, is like 6 inches. Like his eyebrows are like tickling the bottom, and I have to like move, like go like that so I don't make contact because his eyebrows are like tickling.
You only gotta look at this guy for a minute to realize he's crying out for help. You see, once on stream, he admitted he caught a friend using the app Grindr.
I realized halfway through the ride, I'm like, oh shit, he left his phone. I pick up his phone from the passenger seat. I look up, 2 notifications from Grindr, chat. He had 2 notifications from Grindr.
I agree, Maggot. Sneako's gay. He just doesn't know it yet, and I feel terrible for him. He should come out of the closet, honestly. Like Sneako, like I said before, it's 2023, my guy. It's 2023. You will be accepted into the gay community. Thank you for the membership. You will be accepted into the gay community, Sneako. Really, you will be, and I really believe that you would be accepted, even through all the stupid.
Your twerk was more manly than Sneako's life.
Okay, okay. But Sneako, the gay community will accept you, Sneako. They will accept you. Stop hiding it. Stop hiding yourself. Be happy. I want you to be happy, Sneako. Please come out of the closet, Sneako.
Grindr. I'm not gonna bring it up. That's the option that I'm clicking. Just ignore it and keep pretending that he's straight. I want to keep living in the lie. Why is that not an option? Keep living in the lie.
This is sad. Sneako, you would be accepted. Jeremy accepts you.
Who is this cute little lesbian and how tight is her pussy?
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school.
As you've already seen, Sneako isn't the brightest. He completely ignores all facts, logic, and common sense when it comes to things that challenge his core values, and Andrew Tate is definitely one of them. He's said multiple times that he wants to be the next Andrew Tate.
I'm trying to be that. I want to be the top G one day.
When the Tates got banned off YouTube, Tristan passed the torch to Sneako, and he completely creamed himself.
Hold on, we need to go back.
Tates got banned off YouTube, Tristan passed the torch to Sneako.
I'm actually afraid. Tristan Tate. Oh, Tristan. I have to ask you guys something. Does anyone remember the Fire Festival incident that happened a few years ago? Does anyone remember the Fire Fest? What the fuck was it called? Fire Island, Fire K? What the fuck is it called? That guy, this guy, looks exactly like the guy who organized that shit show of a fucking scam. He looks just like him. Fire Festival, correct. You are right. Fire Festival. He looks just like the dude from Fire Festival that was indicted on massive amounts of fraud. He looks just like this guy. It's actually funny that the dude that is currently arrested for allegedly human trafficking with his brother looks like a guy that was arrested for defrauding investors and customers of a fake festival. I'm just saying, he looks like that. He looks like that guy. He looks like him. He looks like a fucking weirdo, and I love it.
And he completely creamed himself.
I'm gonna continue living the life. So, Sneako, young man, if I disappear, I'm passing the torch to you. Keep spreading the message while it's still relevant to talk.
Tristan Tate.
I am actually, and I know I'm pausing a lot, but there's a lot of points I want to make here. I feel bad for Tristan Tate. I do. Shocker. Guys, hear me out here. Hear me out. Why am I saying I feel bad for Tristan? Because he put the message on this guy's shoulders. This guy. They should have chose Aiden. To be honest, Aiden's the golden boy of Andrew. Aiden is the guy that huffed Andrew's seat, shaved his fucking head to look like Andrew, and is acting more like Andrew than Sneako is. And people don't make fun of Aiden as much as they do Sneako. Now, chat, why is that? Why is that? Both Aiden and Sneako are some of the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth, but why Sneako? Is it because he's more retarded than Aiden? That can't be possible, right, chat? I don't know. Aiden Ross is dumb as shit. Oh, it's because he's not a cuck. Oh, right. I forgot. He's not a cuck and pretends that he gets a bunch of women when all the women are disgusted by Sneako. Yeah, okay.
He said he passed me the torch. It's not going to be easy, but they won't die out because truth will always prevail.
Wow, inspiring. This would skyrocket Sneako's career. In a lot of ways, he was Tate's successor. His growth became tied to Tate's success. So that means that Sneako has to side with Andrew Tate on every point, all the time. For instance, Andrew Tate gets investigated for sex trafficking. It's an ongoing case, so I can't blame people for picking sides and coming to their own conclusion. However, I think when it comes out that Andrew Tate is holding women's passports so they can't leave, we could all be a little critical of that. Surely.
Hold on, did Tate, wait, I think did Tate actually say he took their passports? Yes, he did say that. Okay, so that's how they can't leave then. He actually takes the passports. And he probably lies and he says it's for tax reasons. I think you're glazing right now, bro.
They could have asked for it back. They kicked out many women. Listen, do you not hear about the podcast you have selected?
Every time I hear
how
that.
many times these women were acting up and they kicked him out.
Every time I hear that.
He's such a simp for Andrew Tate. He cheers Candace Owens on when she says he's probably not a rapist.
Ran in an article last night.
Come on, Candace.
Was a transcript of a woman basically saying that she didn't want to get a tattoo. Allegedly, all of the girls that Andrew Tate is with, they have a tattoo of his name on their body. And she says, no, I want to like keep my body pure. And he's like, well, I'm paraphrasing here. If you're going to be with me, your body belongs to me and you need to get this tattoo. I do not find that to be evidence that he is a rapist.
Which is, okay, she has a point on that end. It's not the point that allegedly Andrew got all the girls that he ever collected to get a tattoo of them. It's the one specific point that she's like, he's not a rapist for that. Like, and Sneako's sitting here like a cymbal clanking monkey going, at least he didn't rape her.
Wanda Owens in the chat.
Really? This is what he's clapping for? The bar is set that low, huh? Tate is forcing at best his employees and at worst trafficked women to get his name tattooed on them, and we're just ignoring that. But it's not evidence that he raped anyone. Woo! Classic Tate W. Andrew Waite in the chat. Candace Owens would then explain how her friend talked to Tate at a dinner party years ago.
She spent a lot of the time that we were there talking to him, right? They were having a conversation. He spoke to her. And at the end of this dinner, as I am not paying attention because I've got butterflies in my stomach and I'm falling in love with my husband, she comes over to me afterwards and she says, this guy, Andrew Tate, I think he's a pimp in Romania. I said, what? And she's like, no, I think he's like actually a pimp in Romania. And I'm sitting here going, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Do you notice the difference in how men are treated now? You know, pimps back in the 70s used to be extremely respected men. Pimps used to be looked at and revered because they were an example of people who were self-governing, who controlled a lot. They were powerful.
Like, how is this his takeaway? Do some
Okay. Guys. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Calm down, Chris. Calm down. This is fucking retarded. This is retarded. The whole sentence I just heard is completely retarded. Yeah, pimps were well respected and well revered. They were also arrested en masse for prostituting out women.
Apparently Andrew Tate is taking lessons from Keith Raniere, having his females get tattoos to show ownership.
I wouldn't be surprised, QTV. Oh, god, this is so amazing. Oh.
Oh. Critical thinking for 1 second. I wonder why Andrew Tate has been lying, going on all these podcasts saying he isn't doing this webcam shit anymore.
Yeah, it did. A pimp did teach me how to keep hoes in line, but it's not like I'm going to use that fucking information and say that pimps are great.
More
about the webcam business.
I'm not even in that. I haven't been in that business for like 6 years.
When he's the pimp slap meant something lol.
Still is. It wasn't until he was arrested people realized he was still doing this shit, lying the whole time. Sneako, just like everybody else, was lied to. He had no idea.
Tate and Tristan, they don't do the webcam business anymore because the message is bigger. The Tates got rich by pimping. They didn't have an audience. Now they do, and they're off to better things.
Well, they're still pimping, and Sneako hasn't said a word about it. I understand that Andrew Tate hasn't been found guilty yet, but Sneako isn't even the least bit critical. He sucks his dick at every opportunity, defending him over every small criticism. Andrew Tate gets made fun of for his terrible music.
Me, that's me. Big boss is Mr. Plenty.
That music. I'm gonna torture chat with this music one more time.
Every opportunity, defending him over every small criticism. Andrew Tate gets made fun of for his terrible music.
Me, that's me. Big boss is Mr. Plenty.
It stunk.
How does this connect to critical? Oh, just wait, pig. Just wait. Just wait, pig. Oh god. This is the one time. I usually do not agree with Anthony Fantano and a lot of his music fucking tastes. I usually don't. But this is the one time me and Anthony Fantano can come together and immediately assume that this is the worst rap music of all fucking time. Period. Period. NWA, Wu-Tang Clan forever, bitch.
It was annoying. It was basic as hell.
Yeah, the song sucks ass. It's awful. But watch how Sneako defends his boy.
You know what? I don't think you should be able to fucking make music reviews if you can't make a song yourself. You've never made a song. What the fuck do you know about music?
And then legitimately, the next day, Sneako pearl clutches and cries about Critical's music.
Promoting drugs.
I got my balls, slap my face, ready to go.
Okay, you see the Antichrist on his forehead?
The Antichrist. The Antichrist. The Antichrist on his forehead. Sneako, I know that your audience is fucking brain dead retards. I know that for a fact. All of these people are fucking idiots, right? You do realize that this is a parody song based on degeneracy as a joke, right? But Sneako doesn't see that. Sneako doesn't see that. Sneako sees Critical make a video with a cross upside down and goes, "The Antichrist!"
This is the reason I started believing in God. When people that look like this start promoting Satanism.
Oh, there's the soy list again, chat. Did you not see that?
God. When people that look like this start promoting.
Oh, there's the soy list. Look, there's Turkey Tom.
Hail Satan, red triangle, reversed red triangle, F Satanus.
Satanism.
Ready to go, so let's fornicate. Ready to go, so let's fornicate. Ready.
Okay, promoting sin.
Is he real? This guy's such a loser. He's gargling Andrew Tate's balls. Don't make fun of Mr. Tate's music unless you make music. Andrew Tate is the best. Meanwhile, he's crying like a Christian soccer mom over a joke song. I don't get it. Aren't you the edgy joke guy? The fact that you take this shit so literally is embarrassing.
Is it supposed to be funny?
Yes.
Is it supposed to be degenerate?
Yes, that's the joke.
Did he?
I love that Sneako just doesn't understand the concept of like a joke song or like something that was made for fun. It's like Sneako's life isn't fun. He doesn't come across as a fun person. He doesn't have fun in his life. It makes me feel sorry for him that he just doesn't have fun. Chat. I'm being honest with you. If we get into this Sneako fucking live stream and he sees the chat just saying "Hail Satan," that would be the funniest shit on planet Earth. Yes, B-Soms, I will be. Thank you for the 2.
Did he get a call from someone on Epstein's Island to promote Satanism?
This guy wanted to be a comedian, yet joke polices Charlie. Pick a lane, dude. He then gets mad because Charlie says he's buffer than Sneako. So Sneako, being the brave man that he is, wants to fight 5'6" Charlie.
I'm not calling him small. I'm saying he has no muscles. He's probably taller than me. No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hit the gym. Andrew Tate preaches getting a better physique.
You really body watching right now? You're body shaming, but you can't fight?
Oh, you're body shaming. You're body shaming me. Why do people that shit on the progressive, liberal, woke left, that make a career out of shitting on them, right, act like the progressive, liberal, woke left? They act like them. They're like, oh, you're body shaming. You're body shaming me. Now, I know Sneako's probably doing that as a fucking meme, but something tells me he actually means that, because Charlie's ripped compared to fucking Sneako. Sneako's a cute little twink. Charlie is a fucking anime fucking brolic motherfucker. Now, Sneako has the height advantage and probably the length advantage, so it wouldn't make sense to fight based on the height difference, unless Charlie's wearing fucking platform shoes.
See? How you go body shame and you scared of a fight? You got nothing to talk about. I'm not watching your fucking clips. Tell that to your chat. Let's pull up. Were you in Tampa? Say that shit to my face. I ain't watching no clips on Twitch on a bot platform. I know you listening to me right now. You in Tampa? Tell that shit to my face. If you really stand on it. If you're a real man, stand on it and tell me to my face.
To the guy, hey, do you still have me unmuted on Rumble, Sneako? To the Rumbler that said I'm built like SpongeBob? Hey, yeah, when he had anchor arms, baby. Look at that.
Aw, it's Sneako.
The fucking face this man makes. The face he makes when he's just like, Charlie just goes, yeah, I'll fucking pop your head like a goddamn zit with my bicep, bitch. It's Sneako's face.
Sneako hurt again. His comedy sucks, by the way.
I just don't get how that's an insult. I always ask girls, what do you mean by football? What does that mean? It means like you look like you don't text back. You look like you play with girls' emotions for sex. Thank you. At least I'm not a nerd anymore.
Okay, chat, are we watching another Deaf Noodles happen here? Are we watching another Deaf Noodles situation? This is a Deaf Noodles situation where somebody fails at comedy. They try to be funny somewhere else, build an audience, and then proceed to get their comedy blasted everywhere to shit on them. This is a whole nother situation where Deaf Noodles has come back. Imagine Deaf Noodles if he was reincarnated into Sneako. That would be the scariest fucking human being of all time. Just a mixture of these two people. I would be terrified of them.
Holy dang, Moist is jacked.
True, he is. But, like, it's funny to me. It's actually hilarious. Def taught him all he knows. Yeah, Deaf Noodles definitely taught Sneako everything he knows about comedy. It's very apparent from this stand-up sketch where nobody laughed except for, like, 2 people, maybe 3.
Oh.
This isn't a buffet. You don't just get to choose which rules to follow, which ones to go. You got to stay consistent. You know, I think everybody has these preconceived perceptions, and they follow that, and they stick to that.
Notice that nobody is paying attention to the man while he's fucking talking and trying to make jokes. Everyone's like, this fucking comedy routine sucks fucking dick, right? Oh.
Good God, could you imagine Sneako at Dennis's roast battle? It would be the most awkward roast battle ever.
Let me flip that on you, Pigeon. That would be the most entertaining thing I have ever thought of in my entire life. It needs to happen. I need that to happen. Sneako, if you see this, please, 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 for fuck's sake, go to Deaf Noodles Roast Battle. It's in LA. It's live streamed, I think still. I don't remember. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Go do your stand up there. Oh my God, this is something that needs to happen. The universe has brought Deaf Noodles super comedy roast battles and Sneako to exist in the same timeline. It needs to happen. Please. Oh God. I have never believed in God. I went to fucking Catholic school and they beat that shit out of me. I'm gonna fucking pray to God right now that Sneako goes to Def Noodle's Super Comedy Roast Battle. Please. Please. Oh, God. I believe. Jesus Christ is my Lord and fucking Savior if that happens.
You gotta think outside the box, man. You see how uncomfortable the room is now? I'm talking about God and stuff like that. Is that okay? I feel like a lot of you, I don't know, we're just kind of dying, no? I feel that. I feel the awkwardness. People chatting in the back.
Is the stand-up comedy or a TED Talk?
But think about it.
It's the shittiest TED Talk I've ever fucking seen in my life, Dan.
Like that lady down south with the pink lot, she's probably going to be homophobic, right? And we always act surprised when they go on TV, they say something and they get fired. Like, what did you think that she thought, this lady down south? You think that she was going to have some progressive beliefs about gender norms and about homophobia? No. Like, if my daughter Sally was trans, I'd be fine with it. That's not how they think. Just like you guys up here think that there's 40 genders.
Let's see what the judges think.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Sneako, you're fucking hilarious. You're the funniest motherfucker on planet Earth, Sneako. I love Sneako's comedy. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I just don't really, I kind of stopped following the conversation. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at too.
Alright, so I gotta ask how many genders are there? How many genders are there? You said it.
Yo, when the judge is funnier than Sneako's comedy routine.
I'll never be cool. Don't get what I want, I'm a noob. I'm way lamer than you, I'll never be cool.
I just want to reiterate how much of a bitch this guy is. He's somebody that will act all tough, but as soon as somebody steps up to the plate, he shifts the goalpost. For instance, he gets a video made on him by Mr. Beard, who didn't want to debate Sneako live.
Which I am going to say right now, Mr. Beard, retard. A complete idiot. Complete fucking idiot. I'll agree with Sneako on that one.
So Sneako, even though he couldn't refute any points, twisted into being a victory.
This guy, look at him bottom left, another one of the fucking faggots who afraid to debate.
Turkey Tom then makes a video on Sneako, and Sneako challenged him to a debate. Only this time, Tom accepts the debate. Sneako then ghosted Tom, with his excuse being that he wants to go on a bigger...
Let's read the DMs between Tom and Sneako real quick. Now, this is a direct DM conversation between Sneako, who challenged Turkey Tom to a debate. And Turkey Tom tried to set it up 3 fucking times, from what I understand. 3 times. Let's read these over. You still good for today? No, I'm debating Destiny. We agreed to a time and day, dog. You can't debate him after, lol.
Tom,
can't you debate him after lol?
Accepts the debate. Sneako then ghosted Tom, with his excuse being that he wants to go on a bigger...
No, let's do it next week or something. Okay. Ghosts him. How about now?
Streamer show. Sneako then...
He refuses to answer Turkey Tom because he knows Tom is not afraid to fucking debate him.
Gets into a fight with Charlie, and Charlie has a bigger audience than him too. So Sneako has to shift the goalpost yet again to where Charlie has to meet him in real life. Otherwise, it's just another classic Sneako W.
Chat, I'm not reacting to a stream. This guy's pissed me off, and you can tell him this. I want to meet him in person. 17K Rumble W. W's in the chat not only for this guy being a fucking pussy, but also for the fact that I just lapped you on Rumble.
Yeah, man, you get like 20K views a video. It's not impressive. And then finally, when Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako, he's there to box him. They're both similar sizes.
That fight would be so fucking entertaining. I would kill for a Sneako Brandon Buckingham fight. Sneako, please. Be a man. Be the alpha. Be the top G that I know you can be. Please. Box Brandon. I'm begging you. I'm fucking on my knees here. Box Brandon. Please. You would make so much money. And you would also give an opportunity for everyone to see you get punched in the face repeatedly. It's a win-win for everybody. You care about money, don't you, Sneako? Please. I am asking you politely. I know that we've done a Leafy style stream here and just clowning on you the whole time. But Sneako, let's be real here. Let me take off the soy cap, as you would call it. Sneako, I think amazing opportunity for you is being laid in front of you at this current moment. Brandon Buckingham is not only a major draw for boxing promotion, which I know Keemstar would fucking wet at the mouth for the opportunity to promote that fight. You would make a considerable amount of money. You've been training. Brandon's been training. You guys are ready. You guys just need a little bit more time to just jack up a little bit more. Get to Charlie's size, please, Sneako, and box the man. Box the man. Be an adult. Be the alpha man. Be the top G, and defend your honor. Didn't Andrew Tate fight people? Isn't he a warrior? Sneako? He used to be a kickboxer, right? Why won't you follow in the top G's footsteps and get into combat sports? I wonder if there's something that is said right after this that shows why Sneako won't fight Brandon.
Sneako would now rather just sit at home and tell jokes behind his computer.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes than, risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham, if I lose the fight.
So now it's
I guess the fight's never gonna happen because Sneako's a bitch. It's apparent. He'll challenge Charlie to a fight. He'll challenge Ethan Klein to a fight. He'll challenge everybody to debates and fights. But he's afraid of his man.
Sneako isn't a top G, he's more of a top C.
That is true, Isaac. I can't even argue with you on that one. That is incredibly accurate. He is the top cuck in the sector. He is the top cuck.
Sneako really does put the D in ducking, which is the only thing he could really stick his D in. While his GF is swimming in more D than Sneako has L's.
Holy shit. Yo! Pidgey is just fucking throwing heaters right now.
Suddenly cool to just stay at home and keep it all online. You know what? I'm realizing the people Sneako's down to fight, it's coming off as a bit pussy to me. He's down to fight 2 women.
Me and you, we get in the cage.
Where's Wayne with the Sneako W? I miss Wayne. Where did he go? Where's the Sneako W? Where's the Sneako W, Wayne? I'm waiting for it. Shaboy and all the people that answered my tweet that I can't even really call it viral. I only got like 6K likes. But like, a bunch of people were like, oh, well, why won't Charlie fight him? Because Sneako won't commit to his own ideology and fight Brandon. Where's Wayne? Where did Wayne go?
Who's winning in a fight? Monica, I just want to take your bun in a fist and then slam it down like I'm mashing butter. Your dumb mouth that I want to... that it's something. And I'm learning and I'm growing. I did not mean to say that I would grab her bun and smash her head up and down like I'm mashing butter onto my crotch.
Charlie, who's 5'6".
I can beat the shit out of Penguin Zero. He knows it. You pussy to meet in real life. God damn, I need some W's for that, bro.
D'Angelo Wallace, who's a...
God damn! I said I could beat Charlie in a fight. Chat! Please, chat, you're my family. Give me a W. I just want a W, chat. I said I could beat Charlie. Don't you agree with me? That Charlie's a soy boy beta. Please, chat, give me a W.
A 5'7" gay man and whose only interaction with Sneako was leaving a mean comment.
You bum, you Lil Tekka Ellen looking at you fucking weirdo. Just another gay nerd with glasses who's probably talks the same way and snitches on people. D'Angelo Wallace, you got me feeling some type of way, bro.
Can I admit something? D'Angelo Wallace does fucking suck. At least he did. I don't know what he's done recently, but apparently he pissed off Sneako to the point that he pretends to shadow box a projection of D'Angelo Wallace on his wall.
Those glasses, this one little beep. I challenge you. You want to box me, bro? Let's do a 1v1 boxing match. You say I belong to the streets. Yeah, I belong to the streets. We could rock this out on the streets or we could do it in the ring, bro. Let's box.
And Ethan Klein, who, look at him. Yeah, I feel really tough around these people too, Sneako. It really takes a big man.
This man's penis doesn't work. Thank you for the re-upping membership, Dr. Bear. Miss you, brother. Glad you're back in the streams. This man's penis doesn't work. Why does Sneako want to fight a man whose penis doesn't work? Come on, Sneako. Fight an actual fighter. Fight Brandon. This man's penis doesn't work. We can agree on one thing, Sneako. Like, legitimately, one thing.
Goddamn. Please valid my manhood so my mom and dad will love me again. Smegma 2023.
True, Pigeon. But this man's penis doesn't work. Why are you going to fight Ethan? Come on.
And to act the way you do.
You fat lying piece of shit. I would beat the fuck out of you, Ethan Klein, if you said that about me. You lied to my name to my face. Let's get in the ring. Stop talking shit about me and let's box.
Oh yeah, that's a top G attitude right there. Wanting to fight these people? Tough. Wanting to fight somebody your own size who's also training to box? Nah, man, let's just leave it online. Let's leave it to online debate.
If I was any more inbred, I'd be a sandwich.
Sneako's motto is to seek truth through funny.
My motto for the stream is seek truth through funny. I believe in, ultimately, I think my philosophy is comedy, is funny. I think if you...
I'm going to say one thing. This was the most entertaining panel I've ever seen in my entire life. I am not, I'm not a fan of Nick Fuentes. Do I think some of the crazy shit he says is funny? Yeah, but it's not like I subscribe to any of his ideology. Like, I fucking laugh at the crazy shit he says. It's like watching an animal at the zoo, right? You point and laugh at, like, the gorilla that's flinging shit at the other gorilla, and you go, ha! That's kind of how I look at Fuentes. Then there's the rest of the panel. Destiny, one of the best debaters around. I don't watch a lot of his content, but I know a lot about him. There's Gideon, who is one of the top tier streamers, in my opinion, outside of Kai Cenat. You have Abba, who is a very intellectual human being and is very level-headed on a lot of shit. Sure, he has some pretty nuclear takes, but he's pretty on the level. You have Nick Fuentes, and then you have Sneako. Oh no. How's this gonna go?
You follow that, you can never really be derailed.
Yeah, this guy's real deep. It would be a great motto, except he never seeks the truth about anything. He usually just makes shit up and then repeats it as if it's the truth. Honest to God, this guy thinks that working out will get you back.
I did forget Young Dawn. You are correct.
Sneako acting hood, but he's from New Haven.
Is he from New Haven, Connecticut? I know New Haven, Connecticut. I used to stomp around there a lot. I used to live really close to that area. And I go to New Haven a lot. I know about New Haven. Is he from New Haven, Connecticut? There's no way. That's a fucking cap.
Banned on YouTube.
He's gonna turn into like another Sneako. He's just gonna be banned from everything. He just needs to fucking save himself. It's good that he's working out.
Isn't it funny how they know that working out and becoming...
It's true? He's from New Haven and he acts like he's from the streets? Bro, it's New Haven, Connecticut.
Better will get you banned.
That's not even what Hassan said. He just says these made up things all the time. Like, when has this happened? Name one time. He can't because it's not true.
Yo, is this person retarded?
Yes, she's retarded. Is that the answer you're looking for? She's retarded?
Yes.
His comedy is funny. I think if you follow that, you can never really be derailed.
Even worse is he is the most painfully unfunny person I've ever had the displeasure of watching. This video took so long to make because he is so boring to watch. His main thing is telling people he's funny, because that's what funny people do, right?
Because what I'm good at is a message. I'm good at speaking to a camera. I can crack some jokes and stuff like that. Ha ha! Woo! Ah! You know what I'm saying? I'm good at entertaining you.
Wow. His best bit is putting an L in front of someone's name when he dislikes them.
Larandon, Luckingham, Lasanabi, L3, Ethan Decline.
It's not even a good roast, and he had to steal this from Gideon. You know what? Actually, the joke's good. It's kind of growing on me. Because you'd be Liko. Like when you cried to Brandon because he made fun of your cuck open relationship.
To my surprise, Sneako FaceTimed me literally crying like he had...
Oh, guys. I forgot that Sneako FaceTimed Brandon and cried to him. Oh, this alpha male energy that men can't be emotional, but women can be emotional. But Sneako cried.
The mean streets of New Haven.
The mean streets of New Haven.
Just seen the worst shit in his life. He's got tears rolling down his face because I said some stuff about his girlfriend and said I'd knock him out. Like, what? You're crying?
Okay, Zeke the nerd in chat. I'm unfunny, but Jesus Christ, man, Sneako makes me look like Kevin Hart. Holy shit. The chat is just fucking booming with roasts today.
Are you serious?
Even when he's winning, he'd be Wiko. But what if somebody's stupid? Like really stupid? They'd be Sneako.
Yo, is this person retarded?
Leafy, leave Rico alone.
La da da, a toast to the bad guy. With bad bitches, the bad times will pass by.
Dude, Willy's got to give me his fucking stream, like his playlist for all of his music. I fucking love Willy's music choices. I fucking need this playlist.
I like Sneako because he really is just looking out for guys like me. Being online, there's a lot of false or at the very least exaggerated sexual assault allegations, and Rico is very passionate about the subject.
Real talk, chat. That they, them, blue hair, whatever the fuck, feminist should go to jail. You should go to jail for lying about that. It should be, I don't even know about is it a felony to lie about a felony? She should spend the night in jail, but she won't because she's a woman.
I agree. Every year online, we see false allegations that do real harm to people's careers, and the accusers face zero repercussions.
Which is actually a fair... This is the thing, is that you could always find common ground with people that you vehemently disagree with, right? Like, I could sit here and make fun of Sneako all fucking day. But he makes a point. People who lie about felonies, especially if they lie about rape, should, in some way, gain consequences from doing those things. So that is something that I feel like all of us can continuously sit down and go, yeah, okay, we can actually agree on something. See, that's the thing that Sneako's fan base doesn't understand, is that you can find common ground with anybody.
Griffin has said if a streamer tells their viewers they're their only family, they want one thing, and that is money.
Yeah, it's incredibly true. That's somebody that is trying to, in my opinion, be a kind of like parasitic to the parasocial relationship that ends up developing between a streamer and their chat, right? So like people that say, oh, my subscribers are my family, or we're Logan Paulers and Jake Paulers, or, you know, I love you guys like you're my second family or something like that. You are pushing yourself to get that parasocial relationship up to another level so that they feel inclined to continuously donate to you because they have that parasocial connection now. And that's actually true. Isaac is like being like, I don't know if he's memeing or not, but that's like true. That's like a true thing.
It ultimately makes it harder for the real victims to come forward. But what if I told you Sneako has accused his critics of doing those exact same things simply because he doesn't like them?
Oh, you know who's an L-mans? Brandon Buckingham.
Oh, yeah.
That guy sucks. I'm gonna... Bro, literally said, I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Literally...
Wow, did Brandon actually say that horrible statement, chat? Did Brandon actually say that?
He said that. This dude said he is going to R-word my girlfriend. Bro, nothing warrants saying I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend. That's some school shooter vibes, bro. Literally, word for word. I'm going to R-word your girlfriend on his fucking public Instagram story.
Brandon never said that. In fact, he didn't even allude to it.
Saying you're gonna R-word my girlfriend?
You said that?
Yes. Yes.
No. Brandon Buckingham got in a pissing match with Sneako and...
So let me just read that out. I can't read all of it. I'll be juicy. Nico, come watch me lick shots on your busted ass girl. Whole gang is gonna run a train on her. And she asked us last time I was in town. I know you love controversy. and beef. How you like this pressure? So he's basically just going, I'm coming to fuck your girl. That doesn't imply rape. So Sneako's whining and complaining about stupid shit per usual.
DMs, so Brandon said he was going to run a train on his girl because Sneako was in an open relationship at the time.
Saying that you lied and said that he said he wanted to R-word your girlfriend.
I understand, pretty idiot, but that and Gideon is going to explain it here, and I hope it clears it up a little bit more.
He said he wanted to pull up and run a train on my girl. He said me and the whole gang are gonna run a train on your girl.
Okay, but you said that. You said he said he R-word her. That's two different things.
The silence, bro.
Do you hear the difference? I understand that Sneako might be able to misinterpret that, but that just shows how fucking dumb he is. He says he's from the streets, right? Like, he acts with the persona that he's from the streets, right? So he would know the phrase, I'm coming to fuck your bitch. He would know that phrase. He would know what that means. It's just a fucking insult. It doesn't mean that people are going to run up and actually run a train on your girlfriend. What Sneako said was different from misinterpretation. He was straight up putting words in Brandon's mouth. Exactly. So he was literally putting false words into Brandon's mouth, saying that Brandon Buckingham and his friends were going to come and rape his girlfriend because he got pissy that Brandon was talking shit back to him. Sneako can't handle when people talk shit back to him. He tries to lash out at all these people and tries to push his ideology that being an alpha male, you have to be strong and all this shit, right? But he doesn't subscribe to his own shit. That's like the whole point of the Turkey Tom video, is that Sneako doesn't subscribe to anything that he actually says. That's the point of what Critical was saying. That's the point that Willy's trying to show right now. Every video that I've seen, other than the Nick's Not Green video, shows that Sneako cannot actually hold himself to his own standards and his own way of projecting what he thinks men should do. Because Sneako's a bitch.
Yeah, pulling up with the gang and saying you're gonna run a train on my girl who obviously is not attracted to him. That's the R word, bro.
Bro, but you can't just throw the R word out like that. Like, bro, that's like false accusations.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean? Like, me and the gang are gonna pull up and run a train on your girl. What is that?
But that's like me saying, like, bro, if you keep on talking shit, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. That doesn't mean, like, I'm actually gonna do it. It's just talking shit.
Okay, talking shit by threatening R word.
That's not the same as R word, and like, I'm not gonna agree with that.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Dude is literally admitting to falsely accusing Brandon.
For all the guys who were falsely accused of shit they didn't do by bitches who were lying like you, go to jail right now. Feel bad. I know you won't. I know you're watching this too, bro. It's nice having like a little bit of clout now because they all watch this. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He really is.
The only part of the street that Sneako is from is behind the ab clinic.
Jesus Christ.
Think about all the women who actually got SA'd. And now the next time that's going to happen, the next time the cops show up, maybe they're going to give them a hard time.
It wouldn't be consensual. Like, she doesn't want that. And he lied and said, like, my girl, she was giving me the eyes at dinner and stuff like that. I'm going to pull up and, like, gangbang with it, run a train on her. And he was threatening me with that. Like, maybe it wasn't R word, but he was threatening me with that. And it's like, my girl would not be down to do that.
This was the same girl that was cucking him, banging other dudes right in front of him. She would take him to sex parties and he would sit there crisscross applesauce as some dude pounds his girl on the same bed.
So we go in there with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like, yeah. And so I saw her.
I love that he goes with this mentality that whatever happens at this party stays at this party. Then he proceeds to blast it on the internet for everybody to see and listen to. Did you not catch that, chat? He goes, we were under the idea that whatever happens at that party stays at that party. Why did you say it out loud, Sneako? Why did you say it out loud? Oh, dude.
I've seen her fuck other men. I wanted to break this down, like, because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
get fucked.
You
love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my
My wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What? You see this guy right here? He's just laughing his ass off. Like, he can't take it seriously. He's like, bruh, you're telling me that you love this woman and you let her get fucked in front of you.
So can she enjoy it? Like, what if she's enjoying it too much?
That's the thing. It's like she's moaning pretty loud. Like, I don't know, like how much you. I didn't expect you to be.
She was moaning loud.
Huh?
She was moaning loud.
So all right, so we went on two different. Okay, hold on. We went on two different occasions. The first time,
crazy.
The first time, as soon as I saw like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that.
But then he went back and watched it happen again.
Is Sneako's GF drop dead gorgeous at least? This is her. She's not bad looking. She's not bad looking, but she ain't a baddie. She ain't a baddie. Sorry. She ain't a baddie. She good looking, but she ain't a baddie.
Hold on.
Wait, how close was it?
We're on the same bed.
Sneaky had a post on his Discord server deleted because it said he basically made a wish. Who? Like Sneako said, if they delete it, it's true.
Were you fucking his girl?
I was not fucking with her.
So you just sat there Indian style with your feet crossed.
So you're telling me Sneako's girl, who bangs other guys all the time as Sneako watches, wouldn't hook up with Brandon?
And when I was out at dinner with Sneako and his girlfriend in New York, she was flirting with everyone very hard, making it entirely apparent she was fair game and was seemingly down to hook up, but none of us reciprocated this behavior.
Okay. Maybe not, but it wouldn't be consensual. Like, she doesn't want that. And he lied and said, like, she was giving me the eyes at dinner and stuff like that.
And she grabbed it. She's like, I want you to fuck me. I was like, whoa.
What? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Brandon on this one. I think that's something she'd do. Sneako is a cuck, but did you know he's also mentally cucked as well? We've already seen how Sneako will take brain-dead stances, such as Hitler is not a Nazi, and that seatbelts will make you more unsafe. He does this because he's not his own man. He has to pander to the red pill. Well, this extends into his relationship with Nick Fuentes. Nick is a far-right political voice, and also, according to Sneako, his friend.
Hey, what's up? This is my new friend, Nick Fuentes.
Throughout the stream, Nick would defend his extreme views, stuff that literally goes against Sneako's existence.
How do you feel about interracial marriages?
I'm against it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Dejion? Do you believe in mixed love?
Mixed love, man. Love is love, bro. I love my snow bunnies. I love my Latino. Love my Asian girls.
This is a great panel. This is a great panel. As much as people hate Nick Fuentes, this is a great panel. You have Sneako, the resident dipshit, the court jester of the group. You have Nick Fuentes, owner of Cozy TV and Yay Confidant. You have Gideon, one of the best streamers on YouTube. You have Abba, who is an incredibly well-versed individual and great content creator. This is a wild fucking panel just starting.
Nick
I gotta ask, Nick.
And no, nobody should listen to what Nick Fuentes says when it comes to anything involving race. It's fucking brain dead stupid shit he's saying.
How do you feel when you see a black guy just getting with the snow bunnies? Like, is that something that like rustles your jimmies?
She's gonna get BBC'd, Nick. Your white girl's gonna get.
But you know what's funny? And Willy makes this point later. Sneako is of mixed race. So Fuentes saying that people that engage in mixed race couples and engage in mixed race fornication is bad. So Sneako's entire existence is bad in the eyes of Nick. But Sneako is friends with Nick.
Well, the problem is all these white girls always end up getting their ass kicked and left behind. That's what typically happens.
What are you talking about? Wait, get ass kicked by who?
What?
Are you asking by who?
My black boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you trying to say we out here beating these white women? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, that is something that happens. Maybe not you guys. You guys.
This is your friend! Here's the thing, Nick says stuff that is funny, but it's not jokes. He really does mean it.
I covered a story about this on my show a couple weeks ago, but that's not the only thing. Here's the thing. I'm halfway kidding about that. The thing is, and I was explaining this to Sneako, is what?
Halfway.
Halfway, here you go. So I said, yeah, like I'm against race mixing. Like I said to you guys right now, I said, yeah, I don't approve of that.
Nick Fuentes has been hanging out with Kanye a lot, and Sneako agrees with Ye about everything. So it's not rare for them to be fueling Jewish conspiracies.
And organized crime around the world. That's how they're able to funnel money from the U.S. government to like organized crime, to the cartels, to...
I'm just going to let this play out so that you can see the company that Sneako keeps. I'm just going to let this play. I hate doing that, but to be honest, I can't really like, I can't commentate over it. Maybe towards the end, but it's so fucking wild that this was on a panel.
All kinds of shady things, terrorism that goes on in the world. That's a huge part of the problem globally is shadow banking.
And who's behind it?
Well, we talked about it, Sneako. A lot of Jews. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
Look at Gideon. He's like, oh my fucking God. What is this call I'm in right now?
Yeah, but it's true.
He thinks black people on average are biologically dumber than everyone else.
I told Sneako this, we call this race realism, okay, which is to say that race is real. Like it's not fake, it's not skin deep, race is real. There are different races and there's meaningful differences. And one of the things is that on average, the races have different IQs. And so on average, Asians have the highest IQ, and on average, blacks have the lowest IQ. And that's why I told Sneako.
Yeah, look at Sneako. Nick Fuentes is insulting his family heritage. And two black people that are in the fucking call right now. And Sneako's like, yeah, let's go, bro, yeah. I cannot believe that this was a panel. I'm still in shock that this happened.
And no, that's average, okay? I'm not saying black people are dumb. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you average it out...
You're kind of saying that.
I'm not. I'm saying on average. Well, I'm saying on average.
True. Sneako did score a 95 on an IQ test, and he actually blocks you on Twitter if you post that photo. So if you do that, I'm not saying to do that because YouTube will get mad at me. He will block you. It'll be funny.
On average, there's differences between the IQs. So I believe there are black geniuses like Kanye West. I think he's a black genius, but there's fewer black geniuses than there are Asian geniuses, as an example.
It's not about the color of your skin or your race. It's about your morality. It's about your decision-making, what's right, what's wrong, how do you treat other people. Isn't that what it all comes down to?
Well, I mean, you could say that, but the thing is that, you know, human beings have a tendency to fight with each other. And you can say that, we could say that sitting down here, but what happens when, what would happen if you and I were living in the same house? Mm-hmm. That's the kind of concept. When you and I are on a Discord call, we're sort of strangers and we're talking about ideas, that's great. But what if we're living in the same house and there's a fight over, you know, who gets to shower when and who gets this seat on the couch and who, these are the kinds of things that happen in a dense...
Wait, do you think you'd fight with him because he's black over that?
I wouldn't fight about stuff like that. And
hold. I want to hear the answer to Desi's question.
Well, yeah, would you fight more with a black person over who gets to use the shower over...
Yes, and here's why. Because
you can tell right then and there that Nick has never talked or lived with anyone of a different race. Not that that shit matters, but it's so funny to hear him say shit like that. Like, it's so brain dead, and he believes that. I fucking can't help but laugh at the retardation.
What do people side with in prison? White people stick with the white people, black people stick with black people, and they're obviously going to fight a white person, a black person going to fight with a white person, and a white person going to fight with a black person over the shower.
Hold on. Why are we talking about prison?
Because prison is where people gang up. That's when we don't have like Discord, and that's where people act in their natural state. People are very likely to.
Prison is literally the least natural place you can be. You're literally.
Sneako hears Nick Fuentes getting gagged up on by logic. Sneako's logic. Well, when you see the races in prison, it's the most natural place. And everyone's like, it's prison. How is that natural? It's prison. I'm just, holy shit. How is this man, like, considered anything, like, remotely worth the time?
He's sucking off Tate, Fuentes, and Fresh and Fit. He's more DTF than his GF. Wouldn't be shocked if Sneako Soy Collage was really a secret crush list.
Honestly, I think he does have crushes on all those people on that list. That is a good point, Pigeon.
Really locked in there with more rules than any other part of society.
Fighting for your survival.
You do think black and white people being together is degenerate. You do think that Jews secretly run the world. You do think that they're like race realism is like a foundational belief of your structure.
And he actually believes that Sneako's existence is a product of this degeneracy.
Because you're right, I am a race realist and I do believe these kinds of things.
Yet at the end of the call, this is what Sneako has to say about someone who thinks he shouldn't even exist.
What is your opinion? Nick and I have a very similar worldview. Nick believes a lot of what's going on behind the scenes. Like, Nick really, if I listened to this whole call, I don't think he said anything that makes you want to cancel him. I think he's a good guy. He's saying, hey, I love everybody. Is he really being that exclusionary?
Yo, that's crazy.
Bro,
Sneako, I'm not even gonna lie. If he had his way and he had, first off, you wouldn't even exist because you're the basis of an interracial marriage. So whatever kind of prescriptive ideas that he's got for the world, you are literally an individual that wouldn't exist in it.
Mentally cucked.
Live in a constant state of fear and misery. Do you miss me anymore?
Sneako is actually a really sad case, because even though we'll brag about his financial success and how much more popular he is,
I have made more money in the past 2 months than I made in the past 3 years. I'm doing well. And I got there last year by going from broke to a millionaire in 2022. Biggest year of my life, craziest year of my life, cancellation, all that. Started with 1 million subscribers, ended with no YouTube channel but $1 million.
He's actually lost a lot. His views have dropped dramatically, often not even hitting 10K. He talks about the red pill and bots so much, his family doesn't even invite him over for Christmas anymore.
Like, this was the first Christmas I didn't go home because of my association with Ye. Because Ye was talking about, they called him anti-Semitic, they lied about him. And so my association with the people that you want to have on a panel like Nick Fuentes and Ye that pushed me away, they're like, we don't want you to talk about this.
That's fucking depressing. That's literally depressing. I know we've had a lot of fun at Sneako's expense. I know. But this man is literally destroying his own life. He's destroying personal connections with his family. He's destroying everything about what it means to be like a human, to have a family you can go back to. All of these things he's doing to himself, all because money. In my opinion, it's all about money and clout to him. It's fucking sad. It's actually sad. I know we made fun of him. I know you just saw him on a panel agreeing with Nick Fuentes, but like, Willy's right. Sneako's a sad fucking case. He really is. Like, when you get past all the shit we can make fun of him about, at the core of the conversation, right? Remember when I said he's a lol cow? Everyone finds something funny about lol cows, right? Like, you can find something to milk out of them and laugh at them and all that shit. But when you condense it down to its nitty, like the core situation that's happening with a lol cow, and Sneako especially, because he's a lol cow now. It's sad. Every lol cow story has something sad in it. It has something that makes us laugh at them, but at the same time, we can see the sadness that's happening.
All he's got to do is act like a normal person while home for the holidays, and he can't. He's got to talk about how they're vaccinated and they voted for Biden.
Wait, so, like, your mom?
My family, just like my whole family.
Really, your whole family?
all vaccinated, all Biden voters, all Ukraine, you know.
Stop it. Can you red pill some of them?
I think we all have at least one family member that doesn't know how to shut up and act normal while home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Well, Sneako is that guy.
I still love them, of course, and I'm sure they still love me, but the reason is like they just wouldn't be able to handle a conversation at the dinner table because, you know, woke people don't know how to have discourse. They don't know how to disagree healthily. They get so emotionally involved and they want to live in their delusion. They want to be like the fucker who's saying, I'm perfect the way I am.
Ah, there it is. You know what? There's something poetic about Sneako. By embracing the red pill and eating that Tate taint, Sneako was able to become rich.
My life has started to change for the better. I've made more money in the last 2 months than I made in the past 2 years.
But in return, he's lost his YouTube channel, his girlfriend cucked him, and now he's spending the holidays alone.
I have a good community around me. I've been saying in my chat, that's why my Rumble stream has been doing so well. Like my chat's my family. Like that's what I look forward to every single night. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm just excited to get on the stream, see all the same like usernames that I see. I talk to them all the time. So that's the family right now. That's who I spend the most time with,
bro.
That is so fucking sad. Oh, that's so sad. It's like a level of sad that I can't even comprehend. I can't comprehend the sadness. Oh my God.
This is sad. All the money in the world living in Miami and his chat is all...
Who cares about his mental stability though? So Shadow, this is the thing, right? You can make fun of somebody all day, right? Like you can. You really can. At the end of the day, you can make fun of somebody. There's nothing wrong with making fun of people for things that are deserving to be made fun of, like Sneako's ideology and the way that he treats women and all these things. Those things can be laughed at forever. But when somebody's mental health starts to decline due to their own, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Their own self-destruction, right? You have to have a little bit of empathy for when the self-destruction starts to get to a point that it's becoming sad. It's his fault in and of its entirety. But if you at least don't have sympathy for the people that you laugh at, to the like when it gets to a certain point, you are broken on the inside. Because every human is capable of empathy and sympathy. You can feel sympathetic to somebody. Even if they're your worst enemy, you could feel a level of sympathy to somebody. And empathy. You can do both of those. And if you can't, you're broken on the inside. The people that I cover that I don't like, I still feel sympathetic to some of them because they're doing it to themselves. They're hurting themselves for no reason. They're doing these things that are hurting themselves and others and just not realizing it. They're too far gone. That's it. You don't have to be sympathetic, but I have sympathy for the people that I even detest in this world. I have a level of sympathy with some of them. I detest Quantum, detest Salvo, detest a bunch of people, but I still feel a level of sympathy to them. Just a little bit, unless they're pedos. That is true. Unless they're pedophiles and rapists. Those people fucking string them up by their Achilles tendons.
All he's got. The dude's literally the Scrooge.
In this lonely, painful life, this lonely, painful
I actually want to end this video by finding some common ground with Sneako, because he has said one thing that I agree with.
The alpha male. I know I'm not. I've never fucking once called myself that.
One other thing I want to bring up is Sneako's list. It's just a bunch of people that have bullied him in the past.
Hey, look at the soy boy collage. We added 2 to the top. Did you guys see there's another hippies video on me from another soy boy?
Imagine getting bullied by this guy. Well, I want to introduce my cuck boy list. Sneako is the only guy I know that wants 5 wives but can't seem to get one.
That's insecurity. I'm deeply afraid.
And now I'm back to laughing at him.
Somebody calling me a pussy.
You're a pussy. There, I helped you overcome your fear. Shout out to the bots.
Thank you, Willy. That was a great fucking video. Just going over all the things that you can make fun of Sneako about. Right, chat. That was a good video, right? So we're going to continue on with the stream. So this video gets made and it goes kind of like underground, right? Thanks, Legend. Of course, Willy. Fucking based and red-pilled as always, brother. Based and red-pilled as always. But Willy's video, it encapsulates all the things that you can make fun of Sneako about, right? Instead of like making it's serious, but it's not like to the point of like a full-blown documentary about the guy and his history. It's literally making fun of somebody. Sneako decides to start going on a fucking rampage. So Sneako, randomly, unprompted, starts tweeting a picture of Critical and going, like this tweet if you want to see us fight. Apparently didn't learn anything last time he tried coming at Critical. And then Willy Max Show gets the ultimate W for getting under Sneako's skin, right? It gets really under his fucking skin, right? Willy Max Show gets a dub. Gets a dub. Sneako sees, because Sneako definitely has Google alerts set up. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Karma, and thank you for the 5 pigeon. He has Google alerts set up. I fully believe this. He goes on Google, it'll send him an email and go, hey, people make videos about you. Time to bitch and moan on Twitter about it again. So, Keem raid. What do you mean Keem raid? Keem? What do you mean Keem? What do you mean Keem? Keemstar would not raid my channel. That's not real. What? Are you fucking serious? Keem does not raid my channel. Thank you, Keemstar, for the raid, I guess. Holy shit, I didn't know you were live, brother. Thank you, Keem. You are a good man. Great boss that definitely didn't trick me into a fucking conversation with Abby fucking Blackbird. Abby Blackbird. He tweeted it out. Yo, let's go. Fucking love you, Keemstar. Per usual. Good guy, Keem. But check his Twitter. We're getting in. Well, I'll look at his Twitter later and thank Keem later. Thank you, Keemstar. I appreciate it. But this right here is a Willy Max Show W. Because Sneako, again, has Google alerts set up for his name. Because he's a pussy. He's a pussy. He's a weak-willed, twinky little pussy that takes it in the ass from his girlfriend. That is what he is. And if you don't believe that, look at how he blocked out Willy Max Show's channel name. The absolute second the internet saw this, started clouding on Sneako as hard as humanly possible. It was the greatest moment of my life, seeing the internet shit all over this retard. I love it. I love it to death. Everything about Sneako is just sad. So, the cuck list comes back, right? It comes back. It comes back. Critical quote tweets Sneako's little cute little collage of what he calls soy boys, right? His cute little collage. Now I can agree. Hassan sucks major dick. I don't know a lot about Hunter. Nick's Not Green sucks dick. Ethan Klein, his penis doesn't work. Mr. Beard, terrible videos, not really smart man. Jabroni, great, kind of, he's a good content creator. There's a bunch of guys, but then there's Charlie. Then there's Charlie, right? Charlie doesn't take kind to that. So Sneako tweets out with the caption, pattern recognition, this collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation. Okay, excuse me. Only one person advocated for cancellation. One, and it's Nick's Not Green. And me and Keem told the audience that Nick's Not Green is a fucking soy boy beta bitch cuck. We all said it. I'm using your terminology, Sneako, so you and your audience can understand that, right? So, where's Tom? He removed Tom because he's a bitch. So it proceeds to go on. Holy shit, Soul Vessel. Thank you for the fucking 50 members. Jesus, brother. We're definitely going to have to... I'm going to keep going. You guys get to listen to what's it called? You get to listen to Zach's beautiful voice continuing forward. Thank you again, Keemstar, for the raid. Bunch of new members. Welcome. So Critical quote tweets Sneako and goes, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you Made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men. True, it is funny to laugh at a man that gets cucked as hard as Sneako is. And also insulted you for defending child porn. Listen, I'm gonna say it. Cuties is not a movie that if you have a soul should watch. I'm sorry. If you are not attracted to small children, you should not watch Cuties. Ever. In your life. So Critical comes down with the fucking hammer of Damocles and fucking hits him with a ratio of 361k likes. Cuties is a cool movie. Shut up, Dumpy. Shut the fuck up. You're smoking crack, my man. You're smoking crack. Like, so Sneako gets shit on almost instantaneously, right? He then proceeds to mauld, bitch, and moan all about Moist again. And then we come to this. This right here. I'm not joking, chat. I'm not joking to any of you. This might be my favorite response to drama that I've seen in years. In actual years. This might be the funniest response to a drama ever. I fucking miss when YouTubers were kind of unhinged. And I'm not saying Critical's unhinged for showing the gun. But I missed, like, crazy shit like this happening. I'm just gonna let you guys look at Critical's response to Sneako, calling him out on Twitter for some ungodly reason. This blew up the internet almost immediately. And I loved every second of it. Every second. It made me happy. Let's fucking watch MoistCritikal response to Sneako.
Hey Sneako, does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline. And I'm happy to report that these are back in stock and a lot more at moistglobal.com. Last time I talked about you, I used you for a merchandise push as well, so might as well stick with tradition. I bet just seeing me in this attire again has just sent you on a full-blown Winter Soldier episode with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull as you're experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder, because the first video I made on you offended you to such a high degree that you have not stopped whining since. So
can I just be real here? I think Sneako has two forms of post-traumatic stress disorder. The first one, and this is my favorite, is his girlfriend getting railed by multiple men, and while he was inside of his girlfriend, an older man got underneath her and started eating her pussy out and licking his dick. That, to me, is the first level of PTSD that Sneako has had to deal with. The second form of PTSD is being brutally molested by Critical at every turn. Sneako has a lot of PTSD. He needs to see a therapist.
It's already been 3 months, can you believe that? How time flies. You started shit with me by insulting me and my girlfriend out of nowhere, so naturally I responded by making fun of you in return and showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you. But unfortunately I failed to calculate just how much of a sensitive fucking loser you are, because this hurt your feelings to such a high degree it's become like an Armageddon in your brain. 3 months you have continued to melt down about this. The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his—
This is the creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life is him dancing around like a fucking psychopath. He's just standing there with a fucking gun in his hand, just going, huh, yeah, fucking loaded weapon, just pointing at his fucking camera. Who allowed this retard to have a gun? Who allowed him to have a gun? I don't understand who sold him the weapon in the first place. He's just like, aha, aha, aha. He's just doing all this fucking gay shit at a camera. What? It's loaded. I think it's loaded. But it's just like, he's just fucking dancing around with a loaded gun.
His viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the Cuties watch party over.
I agree. This is a huge Buffalo Bill moment. Huge Buffalo Bill moment. Single-handedly one of the most terrifying Buffalo Bill moments in real life. He also dances the remix of the Hitler Nazi theme song. Yeah, I've seen that clip too, where he's dancing to the... It's the funniest shit
over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started...
You ever think that he has like, what is it? He has an oral fixation. After seeing his girlfriend take so many dicks in the mouth, do you think that he just really wants a dick in his mouth, so that cigar is like to compensate for it? I don't know.
Dancing around with a gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, "Oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you," waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want?
See, Sneako's gonna turn around and say, and if he ever sees this clip, he's gonna, any of this stream, he's gonna go, "That guy doesn't know anything about guns. That guy doesn't know anything about guns." Hey, guess what, dipshit? I love guns. I think they're amazing. I am a huge gun advocate. Sneako, what Critical does to you here blows your ass out of the water almost instantaneously. And chef's kiss. You're an idiot.
You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said,
that's why you go live on YouTube,
to see
Critical.
What I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns. But he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips.
I respect the gun choice.
Dummy. The same way that this is also a mag.
I'm not gonna lie, I respect Critical's gun choice. That gun looks like a lot of fun to shoot. I kind of want to go shooting guns with Charlie one day. That looks like a fun fucking gun.
Mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy lesson. He was very upset, so he was threatening to come shoot me, beat me up, all of that, because I hurt his feelings, and it's been festering for quite some time now. 3 fucking months. You love to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. These soy boy NPC bots are all canceling you. It's all you do. You treat the teenagers in your Discord like they're your goddamn therapist. Just going in there to complain about the invisible boogeyman canceling you again, shaking your fist at the clouds. I also love that you treat this Discord server like it's your PR team, so you have them work on your responses on Twitter because you're not witty enough to come up with anything on your own. You have no ability to banter. You can't insult anyone.
Which is a fair critique. The man cannot insult a single person. Notice how we've been going through this whole live stream and just fucking obliterating him by making fun of him. Which, honestly, it's really easy. And I think Augie had a good take. He's like, you can just make a live stream or a video and saying he's cringe or whatever. And that's like kind of the easy way to go about it. But to be honest, it's too easy. And he doesn't possess the same capabilities of talking shit like everyone else on the internet. The only thing he has is, if somebody says something about him he doesn't like, he's like, fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. He's like that dumbass that you had in high school that never actually got into a fight but would always try to like check you in the fucking cafeteria or some shit. And the minute you even like go to throw a punch at him, he fucking folds. He's like, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I'm sorry. Like, he's one of those motherfuckers. He talks a big game, but he doesn't do shit. Ever.
Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of 3 things. Soy boy, bot, or NPC. And that's it. You never deviate from this path. Which is ironic, because you're, like, literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses. You're, like, the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. It's pathetic. But I'm getting sidetracked. You love to be super public about how much you hate antidepressants and you shit on anyone who takes antidepressants, but with the way you talk in your Discord server, I'm pretty convinced that you're only 2 or 3 messages away from asking your community to source antidepressants for you under the table to help with all this mental anguish you're going through, and I think that'd honestly be a good idea. It might help you. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here. How did we get to this point? Well, I made that video about Sneako, and I fully planned on that being the only time I ever talked about this asshole. I really did. All I wanted to do was highlight why I personally don't respect him. I know a lot of people criticize me for not tackling his points, and to that I say, bah humbug, this fucking goober didn't make any points. All he did was insult me and my girlfriend. He insulted me and my girlfriend because I made fun of one of his friend's blatantly fake stories. He resorted to childish name-calling like, I'm ugly, and I don't go outside. That's not making any points. Like, what am I supposed to debunk there? No, actually, my mom thinks I'm handsome, and so does my girlfriend, so you're wrong, factually wrong. There's nothing to debunk. The whole point of the video was highlighting why I don't respect him.
Which again shows, like, it's gonna make it sound like I'm sucking Charlie's dick, right? And I'm not. Usually I try to be a little more objective when it comes to these videos, right? But Critical does have a point. Sneako's only defenses to things are like, oh, you're ugly. Okay. Is there anything else that you have an issue with? Well, you won't fight me. Okay. Oh, you're a soy boy. Okay. There's not a lot to work with there, Sneako. You think somebody who grew up sucking Daddy Tate's fucking colon the entire time, just doing one of those big huffs of Daddy Tate's asshole, he would learn how to actually shit talk people and build argumentative points. There's one thing that I can say about Andrew Tate. The guy is intelligent.
Sneako dancing to Ram Ranch, more like it.
Very true. But that's the issue that we're facing here, right? Is that he's supposed to be the one that carries the message forward now.
He be guzzling on that cigar while moaning Tate's name before choking on a cigar flake and saying harder Daddy Tate.
True. But, like, do you see the issue that we're facing here, right? Is that Andrew Tate and Tristan are putting all their hopes and aspirations on a man who can't even handle baseline criticism from people on the internet that like to joke. That's fucking pathetic. He can't handle it. But somehow this guy is going to carry the message of Tristan and Andrew.
I'll go ahead and briefly give you a previously on Dragon Ball Z lore recap to bring you up to speed on the points I was making for why I think he is a pathetic piece of shit, and his opinion holds no value in my eyes. Is because he publicly defends Cuties as one of his favorite movies. Cuties was a Netflix film that used real child actresses in sexual situations, so they sexualized real children. A fact that Sneako himself acknowledges, but writes off as being okay because it's realistic, because in the real world, children get sexualized. I'll say it again.
So
regardless
fucking
of what
weird.
the intention of the film was,
He said it was a great movie. If you watch the trailer in the beginning of the stream that I had about Sneako, you would see him be like, yeah, Cuties is a great movie.
they missed the mark because what ended up happening is they sexualized the child actresses. That is a problem. Full stop. Even if the message was supposed to be the opposite, they still ended up contributing to the very problem they were speaking out against.
I watched Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else.
I didn't even have to show you the trailer.
I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Imagine claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes.
That's incredible. Hey, you know what? I got clickbaited. Listen, chat. Let's give Sneako some benefit of the doubt here. Maybe he was just trying to find some... I can't say that. I'm going to say it. Maybe Sneako was looking for a good time to jerk off to and he got clickbaited into watching a movie.
That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized. That is bad.
By the way, it's a joke. Before somebody fucking gets pissy and clips that out and sends it into the ethos, it's a joke. Fucking relax. Calm your shit.
Okay? That means the movie failed in its mission. I don't know what you don't get about that. But regardless, I'm not here to just keep hammering home the same points. Another thing that I talked about for a reason I don't respect him is because he battles with his own sexuality. He is very public about how he used to go to these swinger parties, I think he says 4 in total over the course of like 2 weeks, where he watched his girlfriend get fucked by other men.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that one.
He was literally in the bed watching his girl get fucked by a different man, moaning intensely, and it was traumatizing. Yet he recommends that everyone should try it at some point for some reason.
Because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
get fucked.
Get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that.
I still love hearing that clip.
My
Queen.
wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other three?
I'm crazy. The first time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that.
I saw my girlfriend get fucked. This guy was just fucking in there, and he's just like, bang. He just does 3 fucking pumps, and he's slapping her ass. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. No more. I don't want to see my girlfriend get fucking her back blown out. I can't handle 3 pumps of my girlfriend's back being blown out. I have to leave now. Holy shit. This is a real interview that he did. This is a real interview this man did.
Feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. You know what?
So my point with this was, why is this the guy that's lecturing everyone on their relationships, shitting on people's relationships, when he himself is in one that makes him very upset and he can't come to terms with it? Now, if he's open about being a cuck and happy and proud to be a cuck, that's fine. But he's not. It makes him mad every single time. So why the fuck is this insecure guy the one that's the moral authority on healthy relationships all of a sudden? That was the point of me bringing up that clip. Now, that was basically the whole video. I summed it up real quick. All I pointed out is I don't respect his opinion because he defends a movie I consider to be child porn. I think any film or any production that has real children being sexualized should be classified as child porn. That's
his
how
opinion.
I view it. Maybe your definition's different, but that's how I personally view that kind of content. So him defending that was beyond reprehensible to me. And him being very public with his cuckoldry and how scarring it has been, it should be a lesson and an example that he himself is not great when it comes to relationships and all these things. And I posted that and it made him extremely upset and he hasn't stopped fucking crying about it for 3 months. So, fast forward to 2 days ago. I was streaming a Moist Esports tournament and I went up to go to the bathroom. I had to take a shit. It was a double flusher. So I was on the toilet for quite some time and I saw a Sneako post that he's posted quite a few times now, and I thought, you know what? Fuck.
You gotta love that this man, but the amount of like followers he has and the amount of respect he gains, like, yeah, Critical's made some mistakes being a commentator in the past. That you can criticize Critical for those things, right? But the way the man describes what he does is unmatched. The way it's so casual. He's like, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, double flusher. It was fucking heavy. I saw Sneako being a soy boy bitch on the internet, so I ratioed him into absolute murder.
Fuck it. Not doing anything else right now on the porcelain throne? I'll play in the pig pen. So I did. For 3 months now, Sneako has had this adorable little collage that he made that looks like it's straight out of a 16-year-old girl's diary with pictures of boys from her class that she doesn't like. All about people that have hurt.
No, Critical. It's a collage of men that he is sexually attracted to. That is the difference. This is what he wants to fuck. All of these people. The only issue with Ethan is that Ethan's dick doesn't work, so Sneako's gonna have to fuck him, not get fucked. That's the issue that we're facing here. This is a collage of boys that he wants to have sex with.
His feelings. This is his wall of shame for people that have insulted him online. What's even sadder about it is he purposely leaves out people that he's afraid of. So Turkey Tom, for example, made a whole video talking about Sneako and how pathetic he is, and Sneako tried to talk a big game to him, even challenged him to a debate, which Turkey Tom accepted with jubilation. He was ecstatic. And then Sneako kept ducking him, ghosting him. So he leaves Turkey Tom off of this list because he's afraid to actually talk to him. And he also leaves off quite a few other people, but the most notable other one that is comical for the absence is Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is an internet content creator that Sneako lied about for a long time, and they had a lot of beef, and Brandon Buckingham actually challenged him to a fight. And Sneako is very fearful of him. We'll get into that more in depth in a moment, but I just need to set the stage a little bit here with this collage. So after seeing this for the 100th time in the last 3 months, I finally just said, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. And this puppy really blew up on Twitter in a bit.
Yeah.
Now, I will say it again. What I did and what I am doing right now is not canceling you, Sneako. I am insulting you. I am making fun of you. Something that you were supposed to be a huge proponent of, right? Wasn't like one of your big things like bullying needs to be brought back. So now that I'm making fun of you, what, all of a sudden now it's off limits, now it's canceling? You have become the SJWs that you criticize so much. I don't know how you don't realize that. We continue. He says, you know in your soul you would never say that to my face. To which I respond, you literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defends child porn. I think this is important to talk about, and I just talked about it recently.
I don't think I'm going on Sneako's crush list. I don't think that's going to happen, chat. It would be funny. Don't get me wrong. It would be funny. I would love to be on Sneako's cuck list. I'll bet money. Actually, I can't bet real money. I will bet whatever the chat wants me to do for the next stream. That if I end up on the soy boy list, he's going to call me soy, a libtard, a defender of liberal ideologies, that I don't know what it's like to be a true man, and that I am a simp for women. I guarantee you that there will be something in that list if I end up being on the soy collage. He will say one of those things. An NPC is another one. I'll bet money if I'm on that list, he'll say one of those things because he's easy. He's predictable. He's not complicated. He's not nuanced. He's an easy fucking target. The man is too stupid to come up with anything additional other than, bro, fight me, you're soy, and you're a simp for women. That's all he's got. He's got nothing else.
When you are getting your feelings hurt and your immediate response isn't to fire back with insults, jokes, whatever, it's to challenge someone to a fight, you've taken a huge L. You've shown that the person has got under your skin, and the only thing you can resort to is a caveman brain of, I'll beat you in a fight. Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you.
God damn! Did he need to fucking kneel on him that hard? Did he have to kneel on him that fucking hard? Oh, chat, he got kneeled on so hard, he's gasping for fucking air. Oh, holy shit, Charlie. Did you have to kneel on the man that hard?
It doesn't do anything. Everything I've said still stands. Nothing changes. It doesn't even salvage your ego. All it is a pathetic fucking attempt at attention. And I don't think you believe half the things you talk about. I really think Sneako just panders as much as possible. He himself doesn't even stand by the things he talks about. I really don't think he has any beliefs of his own. He just echoes what he thinks is going to get him the biggest audience / the most money. That's what I think. So this puffing out his chest of challenging me to a fight is clearly attention. That's what it feels like. Because you don't have the same energy for Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is more than willing to fight you any day of the week. But with him, you don't want to do that. For some reason. Why? Do you not stand by your beliefs when it comes to Brandon Buckingham? He has said all the same things about you that I am saying about you. So why is he exempt? Why don't you want to fight him? That's so weird. This is what you said about Brandon Buckingham and fighting him.
And then finally, when Brandon
Shout out Willie Mac show. We've already watched that part. But like, that is a good point. Is that Critical and everyone has been saying the same shit that Brandon Buckingham has been saying about Sneako. But Sneako won't fight Brandon. Keemstar, if for some ungodly reason that you're watching my stream right now, or Brantley's watching the stream right now, I need a favor. I know I don't ask you for much, Keemstar. I don't ask for many things. I didn't even ask for anything when I left the Keemstar show. What I'm asking for, Keem, is that you get this fight going between the two of them. Use all of your skill. Use your fucking methods of getting people to get in a ring. Do it for everybody. Make the content. You say you like making content, Keem. This content needs to happen. This conversation, this boxing match needs to happen. It is the only time outside of Bunk versus Flamenco that I will actually give a shit about influencer boxing. These two vehemently hate each other. I want to see the fight. Keemstar, you have connections to both of these people. For fuck's sake, get them in a ring. Please, 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 please. Get them in a ring. I never ask you for anything, Keem, but this is my one ask of you.
Buckingham is down to meet Sneako. He's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now...
Absolute masterpiece on laying out every pathetic thing that Sneako has ever done, said, or everything ever. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a banger. So, as you can see, the people he's confident in fighting are ones that he feels confident he'd win against. I'm 5'6". I think he's 6'1". So the height advantage he feels very confident with. And he has every reason to. He would probably beat me in a fight. But like I said, that doesn't change anything. Everything I've said is still true. You are a cuck, self-admitted, and you have defended cuties publicly, which, by more than just me, by many, is considered child porn. You're pathetic. Beating me in a fight doesn't change any of those facts. I've also been super vocal about how I don't want to fight. Like, I'm not afraid to say, like, I don't want to get hit in the head, right? Like, I'm afraid of taking headshots. It's probably a super normal fear to have, so I'm averse to going into a boxing match, especially one that's just a clout-driven spectacle like this. That'd be...
So this is the thing. Critical comes out the gate and he goes, I just don't want to fight. Like, I literally have no desire to get brain damage. I have no desire to get in the ring, no matter what. I really just don't see a reason to fight in general. Sneako, other than today, up until today, has been saying that nothing about fighting Brandon Buckingham. Nothing. He has not given a reason as to why he won't fight Brandon other than today, which we will go over later. But Charlie's just like, dude, I don't want to fight at all. I have no desire to fight. I will sit here and make fun of you forever. I respect that more than pretending that you're some sort of alpha male, but you won't fight somebody that started the trend of shitting on you. You won't fight the guy that actually started the trend of calling you a cuck. Sneako's bitch made.
Completely fucking worthless. And I've been super open about that, which I'm sure you know since you keep saying that you've watched my content, so you probably know that I was never going to accept the fight in the first place. Especially since you're, like, significantly taller than me, right? Like, it wouldn't make any sense. And even though you would probably beat me in a fight, you're certainly not beating me in, like, an aesthetic physique competition, because goddamn, I blow your ass out of the water. Look at this fucking anime character physique I'm rocking. Meanwhile, you're over here with that Abercrombie and Fitch from 1998. Now, in Sneako's credit, he did start going to the gym recently. Maybe I inspired him, and you know what? That's great. I'm glad I could have a positive impact on your life like that, Sneako. Getting into the gym is a fantastic thing, and you're gonna feel so much better. And I know you'll start seeing results soon.
Sam said it on stream today. He'll train Charlie to beat Sneako. Okay, listen. If Sam Hyde could somehow convince MoistCritikal to get in the ring, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'll take that. That'll be my backup choice for that fight. If Brandon and Sneako can't work it out, and if Sam Hyde and Charlie are willing to work together to learn how to fight, I'll take that one.
As long as you keep at it. And then finally, our last exchange goes very similarly to the others. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. So I said, got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Which is true. I don't have a problem. You literally started it, Sneako, and you even asked your audience to let me know everything you said and send me your clips. You actually asked for a response, and then got super upset when my response was a little too mean to your feelings. How is that not the ultimate cuckoldry? Like, even more so than your girl getting clapped by 1,000 men. How? Like, how can you, with a straight face, still call other people soy boys? I'm not kidding. I really didn't want to keep talking about you, but you won't stop talking and crying about me. It's sad. I understand
really
you have a
is.
humiliation fetish, so hopefully this whole thing has helped you orgasm one more time from all of it. I don't think it's fun dunking on you, Sneako. I don't. And
I do. So, Charlie, you might not want to do it anymore, but I think it's fucking hysterical. I think it's the funniest shit I have ever witnessed in my entire life. I absolutely love the fact that this is happening. I love all of this from start to finish. I know Critical is like, I hate this. I hate this. I don't hate the fact that we can get another round of just opening up Sneako's mouth and dropping a fucking hot steamer in it. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I'm certainly not canceling you, but you keep doing this. So you forced my hand to make fun of you again. But anyway, that's about it. See ya.
Charlie's like, go fuck yourself. At the end of the day, go fuck yourself. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, man, we are making our way. We're making our way, chat. We're making our way. Trust me. We're almost done. We're almost done, chat. I swear. Now, after the Willie Mac Show video, Sneako and Charlie's little beef on Twitter, where Charlie nukes him from orbit. Charlie then again nukes him from orbit again on his YouTube channel. Abba and Preach get involved. Now, Abba and Preach, I like them. I found out about them when I was at Keem's house, learning about like how they do content and stuff. Like, I like these guys. They're fucking cool. They've had run-ins with Sneako before, and they've talked about him, but very briefly. Nothing of like significant criticism that I am aware of. I might be incorrect. Xylee is an expert on Abba and Preach, so I might be wrong. But this video really pissed off Sneako for some reason. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this video real quick.
I love my wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get by another man.
I'm like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do.
Sickness of the highest order.
We were on the same bed. I was with his girl. He was with my girl.
You was on the bed?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
He was laying in bed with another man?
He was in bed with another man, his girl.
The main topic involves a banned YouTube creator that I'm sure you've all heard of before. His name is Sneako. A lot of people compared him to like a diet Andrew Tate. He recently got banned, and he still does make content elsewhere. And recently he started targeting me because I made jokes about his friends on the Fresh and Fit podcast. He then makes a big rant about me, calling me a bitch, saying all kinds of things. He doesn't really make any points. He just insults my appearance a lot and makes very bold assumptions about me not going outside and shit like that, which of course has nothing to do with anything I was saying, nor does it debunk any of my points.
Kevin Samuels used to say sign language.
Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right.
That's what they do. Like some ladies will do when you say something they don't like to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, they just do sign language.
Oh,
or
they just do sign language.
Are you gay? You have one little dick?
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny
They're going to mimic everything that
you find out these red pill dudes, the moment you say something they don't like, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
They start making either false accusations or they just start insulting and do stuff. Because the truth is, even though they claim to be the arbiters of logic, when you point a little bit of fun at them, when you realize they're hyper emotional. Wait, no, it's not.
But that's the thing that I love about these kinds of people, Abba and Preach. The singular idea that these people will stand on the moral high ground and say, okay, make fun of people. Let's bring back bullying. Let's do all this shit, right? But the second it gets turned on them, they fold like a house of cards. I think Medicare put it best. People in positions of power, the best thing that you can do to them is laugh at them. Because they can't do anything about that. They have no way of combating laughing and poking fun at them. They can't handle it. Their psyche can't handle the fact that people can make fun of them. Because at the end of the day, their idea is that, okay, we have like total control over this situation and these people. If you laugh at those people, especially people with like higher platforms, positions of power, there's not much they can work with. Because you're just laughing at them. They can't handle it. And especially with overly political people. If you just laugh at them a little bit, it's like the fucking world has ended and their life is completely destroyed.
Emotional. They're passionate. My bad. When women do it, it's because they're crazy. When men do it, it's because they're men.
Not that I was even really making points, I was just making jokes about a silly fucking story, and he's taking it as if I just gave a TED Talk on monogamy, because for some reason he somehow gets lost in like this Winter Soldier episode, like this delusional fantasy, where he starts making a statement on monogamy, which of course had nothing to do with the video I made.
I'm not gonna say a name. Someone texted, he's in a monogamous relationship. This is his girl.
He just shows a photo of Critical's girlfriend. I forgot about this. This is how it started, is that he just shows a photo of Critical's girlfriend to his chat and goes, chat, he's in a monogamous relationship. How is that an own? How is that a fucking own?
So there you go. I mean, I told you, like, I could hear it in your voice. The fact that someone doesn't have to abide by those rules. Someone could go and fuck a lot of bitches. That it's so foreign to a lot of people's ideas, because when you get brainwashed, when you get told that monogamy is the answer.
What the fuck are you even talking about? What does this have to do with anything? What does bringing up a picture of me and my girlfriend have anything to do with anything that has happened? And where is monogamy even coming from?
I don't... People not bringing up other people's significant others or family in a debate or a conversation about each other is so weird to me. I don't know, to me, if somebody's not part of the online world, you just don't involve them.
Yeah.
It don't matter what kind of issue I have with anybody. There's never going to be a day in hell that I'm going to bring up other people's kids, other people's significant other, unless it's a direct form of hypocrisy to what you're saying online. I would pretty much...
And that's why I make jokes about Salvo's wife, because he shit on Tipster and his wife. So that's why I'll make fun of Salvo.
Never do that.
So just putting it out there for the people that were like, yeah, it's bad to bring in people's relationships and stuff, people that are offline. I agree with Abba and Preach. But when you're the one that commits that, and then you get pissy when people make fun of you about that, it's fair game when you initiate it. I can make fun of you if you're the one initiating it. Sorry.
It's just, I don't know, when I see people do that, I'm just like, why? Why?
And then the worst thing is not so much that you bring it and you're like, hey, okay, let's move on to things. You're like, yeah, like you did something. You said something, you said nothing.
So he's always just been kind of a weird person to me that I don't pay too much attention to, but I couldn't help but take notice of one of his more recent viral clips where he openly defends getting cucked.
So I wanted to break this down, like, because this was, imagine seeing the girl you love, like, get yeah, dude.
But you guys get it, right? This video is a massive criticism on Sneako and his actions over the past few days. And to be honest, most of his career. We don't need to watch the whole thing, to be honest with you. I like Abba and Preach, but I don't feel like going through the whole thing. We went through fucking Willie Mack's show's entire video. We went through Critical's entire video. I feel like you guys get the point with Abba and Preach's video. Now, this is an interesting development that happened. So, when Abba and Preach criticized Sneako, he did exactly what they expected him to do and what everyone's been making fun of him doing. So Willie Mack Show has some spies in Sneako's Discord, or it's just Willie in general in there, just in the dirt. Abba and Preach tell Sneako to not talk shit about other people's relationship if he doesn't want them to call him a cuck. Good advice, and I agree, that is good advice. Sneako, give me pictures of his fat wife. We will beat the Matrix. Let me read what's in Sneako's Discord right now. Sick of Abba and Preach. Send me clips in the memes of all the retarded shit they've said, like his fat whale wife and Abba making himself getting his ass ate. Everyone, even on Rumble, we will beat the soy mentality. Big video coming. On all the soy YouTubers, none of them are special. Oh, Sneako. This is sad. It's not even like a real threat. It's like watching a schoolyard kid being like, you made fun of me. Ah! It's adorable. It's like it's adorable watching you think this is an own. Hey, remember the guy Wayne that was in the chat earlier and he said, oh, you're saying retard? How could you? And he was trying to defend Sneako. What's that word there, Wayne? Where are you, Wayne? You left after all the really big talking points against Sneako started to happen and you had no defense of anything. Hey, Wayne! I'm looking for you, Wayne. Where are you? You were talking mad shit in chat a second ago, me using the word retard like I should give a shit. But your God King, your God Cuck King here is saying retarded. Choke on a dick. Drama alert with the 20. Big shout out. Keem, I did a whole segment about the fact that we need Brandon Buckingham and Sneako to fight. I know that there's the lawsuit thing, but it needs to happen. It needs to happen. I will do anything. I never asked you for anything, Keem. Anything. I am begging you to make that fight happen. Please. That's all I'm asking for in my life. I don't ask for shit. I want to see Brandon Buckingham and Sneako beat the ever-living shit out of each other. Just kidding. I want to see Brandon fucking beat the shit out of Sneako. That's all I want. That is going to be the greatest piece of content of all time. You are the man that can make fights happen. Please. I'm fucking begging on my knees here, bro. Get this shit going. Anyways, Sneako decides to be a little bitch boy after Abba and Preach decided to shit on him just a little bit. Now, this is my favorite clip that I said thank you to Keem. Thank you, Keem. But, like, this right here is my favorite clip of all time. Now, Sneako, instead of going to his own platform and defending himself from the woke cancellation mob that has been trying to cancel him since he got banned from YouTube, decides to go on Aiden Ross's stream. The little brother of fucking Andrew Tate, the little butt buddy of Andrew Tate, the guy that sniffed Andrew Tate's seat and just wanted a good whiff of the top G's ass cheeks. That guy. That's what Aiden Ross wanted. So Sneako decides to run to Aiden Ross because Aiden is a larger streamer than him and is way more successful than Sneako. And he has this to say about Critical. I want you to pay attention to this.
To want to fight you too, or would you just fight him?
Well, I would very much like to fight him at any point, at any weight class.
Okay, that is way lower than I thought it would be. Holy shit. Fuck you.
So let me ask you, if you saw him walking down the street, what are you doing?
I would walk up to him and I would say the same stuff that you said in your videos. I would look him dead in the eye and say all that stuff you said in your videos, say it to my face right now, and I know that he would freeze up and not say a word.
Sneako, I am 99.9% sure that if you saw anybody that has been talking shit about you online, you wouldn't be able to do jack shit. I actually believe that. I believe that you are the soy. You are the embodiment of soy. That is what you are. Everything that you have been projecting throughout all of these clips and the things I've seen on Rumble, dude, you are the actual soy here. The reason being is because you have to hide behind Aiden Ross to talk shit about Critical. Because the internet thinks you're a fucking loser. Who's the actual soy? Box Brandon Buckingham to prove me wrong that you are not soy. That's all you got to do. I will rescind the fact that I said that cigar in your mouth is a replacement for the cock that you want to suck. I will rescind that if you box Brandon. Okay? I'll do a whole stream about how I was mean to you, Sneako, if you box Brandon Buckingham and prove to me that you're not a soy boy beta bitch.
This is why I'm sick of the internet and why we should spend more time in the real world, because this is garbage, bro. Does anyone in the chat think that you would say any of this face to face, one-on-one? If I'm looking at MoistCritikal, who looks like a fentanyl homeless dude, who looks like he stands at a playground looking at, bro, he looks like he's homeless. Look at him. If he's calling me a pedophile, look at me.
Okay, let's do a comparison here. Let me ask the women in chat, okay? Women. I'm going to ask the women, because Sneako cares about your opinions, right? I misspelled Sneako. Sneako. Images. Okay. There's Sneako. Burn that in your memory real quick. And then look at MoistCritikal. Look at Charlie.
Never forget.
Look at Charlie.
Sneako ghost unlocked by D'Angelo Wallace over a 4-word comment saying he belonged to the streets for cheating on his girl.
True. But chat, to the women in chat, let me ask the women. No men are allowed to answer this. Men, I'm silencing you the way that Sneako thinks society is silencing you. Who would you rather fuck? Sneako, the 5-head looking motherfucker, or MoistCritikal? Neither of them look very good? Okay. That's fair. You can take that position. It seems like the majority of the women in chat would rather Charlie blow their backs out versus a soy beta. So, Sneako, women don't like you. Anyways.
Me and look at him. Who's more likely to be on a watch list? Who's more...
You like to watch cuties. That you look like you are going to be on a watch list soon. You already have an outfit that makes you look like you're going to be on a watch list soon. Let's take a look at that photo too, and that photo. This is the photo after he gets railed by one of the larger prisoners. He just gets fucked in the ass, and then Sneako's in the bathroom by himself, like that scene in what the fuck is it called? It's one of the greatest goddamn movies of all time, Shawshank Redemption. You know that scene that guy gets raped? That's Sneako right there. Anyways.
More likely to shoot up the school.
Yo!
Would he say this? Come on. Let's be honest here, man.
I just want to, like I said, bro, I think you guys just need to talk it out on Discord. Sent to want to fight.
Yeah, it's not happening, Aiden. Why is Aiden being like the actual good person in this conversation? What the fuck is happening here? What is actually happening here? Why is Aiden sounding smart to me? This is not the dimensional merge I wanted. Anyways, Sneako made a response after bitching and moaning on Aiden Ross's stream. He says, I'm not... so KSI calls out Sneako, right? And this was great. Sneako, stop ducking Brandon Buckingham. He's down to fight. Tell me Sneako... Don't tell me Sneako the cuck is scared. Based. KSI W. KSI fucking W. Brandon Buckingham even commented on this. Sign the dotted line. That's all Brandon wants you to do. Now Sneako decides to quote tweet KSI after calling him a cuck and goes, I'm not scared. I'm going to read it in a very scared voice because Sneako is definitely pissing himself. I'm not scared. I'm actually being sued by him right now for emotional distress. It's a frivolous lawsuit, but I got a good lawyer taking care of it. But that's all I could say for now. Stop scrolling. Start monetizing. TheCreativityKit.com. Learn the real story of Sneako. You're a bitch. You're afraid of Brandon. Just do it. Just fight Brandon. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty sure. If you said yes to the fight, this would not be an issue. But hey, that's just a theory. A fucking game theory. I think Brandon wants to get in the ring with you so fucking bad. And everyone wants to see this. Even KSI wants to see this. KSI, Keebstar, MoistCritikal, myself, fucking everybody that I know in the commentary community who doesn't even give a shit about boxing would watch the shit out of this. This would be an internet spectacle. Who gives a shit about KSI versus Jake Paul? Sorry, I fucking don't care. I care more about Brandon Buckingham and Sneako dueling it out because they actually hate each other. It's not just a marketing ploy. Like, they actually want to fight each other. I would rather see that more than anything. My final thoughts on Sneako. Quit pretending to be this red-pilled person. You are more blue-pilled than anyone else. You just use red pill talking points and suck the dick of Andrew Daddy Tate. That's it. Quit complaining. I want to say thank you to particular people during this live stream today. I really want to thank particular people. I want to thank Pigeon for his generous donations today. I know a lot of those were jokes, but thank you regardless. QTV Stolen Valor, the B-Soms for their very generous donations today, the re-ups of the memberships, Karma with the 5 gifted memberships, Soul Vessel with the 50 gifted memberships. I can't thank everybody enough that supports these streams. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Keemstar, for the $20 donation as well. It means a lot. And thank you for the raid, Keemstar, as well. I'm surprised that Keem even rated me. But thank you so much, brother. I genuinely appreciate it. If you guys want more content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Sneako in the comment sections below. On top of that, I do have a clips channel as well. It is attached to my main channel. I'm kind of experimenting with some stuff, and I'm doing new edits and everything, so I'm kind of like checking some stuff out to see if I can get better at it. The one thing I learned working for the Keemstar show is that you never stop. You always want to get better and try new things and experiment. So I am doing that now with edited videos on the Clips channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to that. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Patreon, Twitch, all of those things. And I can't thank you guys enough again for the support on this channel. And again, huge shout out to my old boss, Keemstar. Get that fight going. Get the fight going now. I demand it. Thank you. Smoking that Sneako pack tonight.